Oh, sorry, it's been a minute, guys. Jesus Christ. Oh, welcome, welcome. Thank y'all so much for joining us. It's me, the GREG, Greg, the son of Mongo to you. Been bushwhacking since 1992. Oh my God, we've been back. We're back after a week off. We took off Thanksgiving week. Thank y'all so much for joining us back here. Good Lord, a lot happened while we were gone, huh? We got to talk about WWE. We got to talk about war games that happened over the weekend. We've got to get into last week's NXT Gold Rush, week 2, which saw John Cena set up Deadline, which is also this weekend. We'll be predicting Deadline on the Thursday show. All of that, along with Full Gear, which we didn't really get into yet because that happened as we took our break. All that and whatever news we're getting into. We've also got Raw tonight, WWE Raw. We got to preview after War Games. We're heading into Royal Rumble season, which means we are just a month away from the road to WrestleMania. So with that being said, we hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend. Cookies, what's up, brother? I'm glad y'all back. We got to talk Thanksgiving because boys cooking up a storm. What'd you cook, brother? What'd you cook? I I took over the mac and cheese portion. We also did some ham. Had about 13 or so people up in my neck of the woods here in Simpsonville. It was a fun time. It was good. And then we got to watch some wrestling, man. And my God, AEW is also doing their Continental Classic. That's back. We started that on Wednesday. And then they had a Thursday show, a Thanksgiving show, to avoid the not just War Games on Saturday, but also all the fucking college ball. College, was rivalry week, which is honestly fair because I'll be honest, guys, I watched that over War Games. I did watch War Games, but I ended up watching it on Sunday. Why? Because I'm a Falcons fan, and ain't nothing to look forward to if you're a Falcons fan. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, let's get into some stuff. Let's talk about this. Brother. brother, let me tell you, man. Look, Cookies, Mike, me, Matt, and Kenny. We love to bitch about our teams. We do. I've told Kenny this season, despite the fact that his team is held together by duct tape and twigs, he can't complain yet because his team is better than all three of ours. But Mike and his Bengals are coming back up, man. The Bengals are looking good. They're looking better than they did in the first half of the season. Falcons, we just lost to the Jets. Our star quarterback is out. Yeah, we're done. We're not going to get a postseason anything. We're out. We're going to hope that the draft is good to us. We got a lot of defensive players that have really worked out for us. We were doing really well sack-wise. That's exciting. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Let's get into some wrestling. We've got... so what do we want to talk about first? I guess we'll do Full Gear. We'll do Full Gear first. So Full Gear happened. Let me pull up the full card here. Full Gear was a pretty fun show. I think between Full Gear and the Blood and Guts show that we got, AEW is just kicking WWE's ass. I mean, it's rough. If you're like a WWE diehard, I talked to a few of those over the weekend. It's rough. I've been there. That's kind of what I was for a while when AEW started. I was happy that AEW was around, but I was an NXT black and gold guy through and through. But now, things are different. AEW has really found their footing this year after a year and a half of like injuries that really just screwed up with their booking. I mean, my God, so many title feuds in 2023 and 2024 were just marred by injuries. 2025 has been incredible. Aside from like the too long John Moxley title reign, which I apparently am in the minority, and I think it looks like AEW fans actually love it. So hey, good for them. That's my only complaint. AEW wise, they are knocking out of the park. The women's division is great. The tag division is starting to fire back up. And the main, I mean, my God, they have a lot of guys looking to jump from mid card to the top. It's really on fire. We started the show off full gear. We had a few pre-show, the kickoff show matches. We had the Bang Bang Gang defeat several other teams for $200,000. It seems that that's a thing that we just kind of do every couple of weeks. Tony Khan is offering up hundreds of thousands of dollars to $1 million. Either it's like every other week or close to it, because we have those matches on Collision, we have them on Dynamite, and I like them. I like them as far as just getting teams and stars on the show, on the card. Whether it's we've had like women's singles or like 4-way matches for money. We've had I think Kevin Knight won it once. So yeah, no, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It gets wrestlers going. It actually helps show off maybe some wrestlers that aren't at the top or aren't as well known or aren't getting a lot of TV time. This was Bang Bang Gang, of course, Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson against Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, not the acclaimed, just Max Caster and Anthony Bowens. Big Bill and Brian Keefe and the Outrunners. By the way, I love the Outrunners. Outrunners and Dalton Castle. I cannot think of a combination that is more geared to me. Like it's great. It's like this classic 80s shtick, along with just the weirdest motherfucker in Dalton Castle. They are fantastic. They're great. We got the every pay-per-view we do this. It's the Big Boom AJ, the Costco guys match. I don't like them personally. I don't care about it, but other people do. It seems to get people excited. And it's only on the pre-show. It's not like it's a main show match, so it doesn't take that much away. It also gives QT Marshall something to do, and puts Roppongi Vice on the show. So that's fine. Boom and Doom, AJ and QT Marshall get the dub. Eddie Kingston and Hook defeat the Workhorse in a tag match. A quick. I don't even know if it was like a minute and a half. It was short. And then later on, we get a twist. We get a turn. We get a heel turn out of Hook. And then, of course, L Sky Team, the CMLL World Trios Champions, defeated the Don Callis family. Okada, Takeshita, and Hechicero, which is a fantastic match. Out of all of these, if you're watching the pre-show, you got one really great thing, and then the other stuff is just, it's there. It's all right. We start off with Pac and Darby Allin, and Pac gets the dub, which is great. Darby can afford a loss. Darby, he only came back recently. Excuse me, I need this coffee. He only came back recently, past few months. But he's been getting some big dubs. He's been involved in some major stuff with the Death Riders. So Darby getting beaten here is fine. He'll recover. He's like Teflon. The Timeless Love Bombs defeated the Babes of Wrath, Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron, the Sisters of Sin, Julia Hart and Sky Blue, and Megan Bain and Marina Shafir. And I think they now have a tag team name. Of course, these are the 4 teams in the semifinals of the women's tag tournament. I'm going to look real quick because I know I saw it on AEW's Twitter. I am pretty positive. Maybe not. Could have sworn that they had a team name. Am I crazy? Yeah, apparently I am. Apparently I'm nuts. I could have sworn there was a team name there, but yeah. So the Babes of Wrath defeated the Sisters of Sin during Thanksgiving week, so they're going to be in the finals against the winner of Tony and Mina and Bane and Shafir. And I'll be honest, guys, I did not expect the Babes of Wrath going all the way. I wanted them to, but they were against Mercedes Moné and Athena in the opening round. Get the dub there. I figured Amadon and Hater would get far, and they got beat by the Sisters of Sin. So this is the thing that AEW does that WWE really struggles with. When they do tournaments, even if the winner might be obvious, you get upsets in the tournament. We have not seen that in the John Cena tournament, and we are not going to. That's kind of the problem, and we're going to get into WWE. And if you're, we got a few people, whether you're at YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us today. We seem to have quite a few people coming in that might be new. If I'm coming off as anti WWE, I'm not. I don't think they are doing well right now, and it's upsets me because they have so many talented people. They have a lot of great talent. They have a lot of great talent backstage. Something's not right. What's going on, Kanisha? How you doing? Hope your Thanksgiving was well. By the way, Kanisha, let me double check before I fucking shoot myself in the foot. I think you won at Full Gear. Let me double check. I'll tell you right now, I didn't win. So let me check 1 second here. Yeah, Mike is our champion. And yeah, Cookies, fortunately, buddy, you lost on this one. Kanisha, yeah, you won. This was a tough show to predict. Batty only got one right. Kanisha, you only got 4, but you hit your double. Cookies got 3, but hit his double. So Kanisha, you won 5-3. Kanisha, congratulations, girl. You are our champion. You're our chat champion. You have had a hell of a year. You've had a fantastic year on predictions. Congratulations. But yeah, after that, yeah, there you go. Celebrate. There you go, Cookies. Don't get not upset about the loss. Just happy for your friend. I like that. We got FTR and Brodito. FTR defeated Brodito. Brodito's championship reign ends after just a few months. It is a shame. I love Brodito. I think sometimes you just put 2 people together and they click as a team, as a unit. And these two did. And I know, like Brody, he has the potential to just be a big singles guy, as does Bandito. They're both incredible. So maybe this is just something for them to do until they wanted to do something with them. But yeah, Brodito's reign goes for about, I think, 3 months. I think it was back. I think Forbidden Door was when they won the belts. And this ends with FTR getting the dub, hitting the Shatter Machine 1, 2, 3. This is the first time FTR have held these belts since 2023. Since 2023. So a good, decent time away from them. And I got to be honest, FTR with Stokely is a great combination. There are a lot of teams that could take them from FTR. I don't think it's going to be the Hurt Syndicate again. Speed and Kevin Knight could do it. That's a team that has really kind of set the world on fire. I can really see those two getting that would be my pick for the inevitable change whenever it does happen. But for right now, FTR gets the dub, walks away with their third AEW tag title reign. We get the 12-man Casino Gauntlet. which was a lot of fun. Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley are the first two in the ring. It does not take long for Ricochet to show up. Ricochet is number 3 in this, and they had a really fantastic. I love the Casino Gauntlet. I do. I think the Casino Gauntlet is without a doubt AEW's best gimmick match. I don't even think it's close. Their Blood and Guts is really fun, but sometimes sometimes the issue with those matches is they're long as hell. And we saw Blood and Guts last week, and then War Games this weekend. It's like it's too much. Every one of those matches is 40 plus minutes. Casino Gauntlet could end at any time. This one ended around 20 minutes, give or take. He beats Kevin Knight. Ricochet is our inaugural AEW National Champion, which is cool for Ricochet. Ricochet gets another mid-card title. It's his first title in AEW. Ricochet has quickly become a top heel due to his incredible mic work. Can you believe that? Ricochet with incredible mic work, things that nobody ever thought would happen. What's up, T? How you doing, T? Hope your Thanksgiving was good. Hope you had a good time. How you doing? We're gonna have Matt and maybe Kenny on later on today. I just needed to get this done early because we have a shit ton to get into. After that, we had Kyle O'Reilly and Jon Moxley in a no holds barred match, and Kyle O'Reilly gets the dub. KOR taps out Jon Moxley. The Death Riders story is about to make a huge turn. We don't know what's going to happen, but it does seem that Moxley's about to get his ass kicked out of the group. Moxley is getting loss after loss after loss, and Kyle O'Reilly has his number. We see, despite them losing this one earlier tonight, Marina Shafir has been a star, a huge star for Death Riders. It's crazy that back when she was in NXT, we were like, she doesn't have it. It's just not working out. AEW, man. There was a point where we didn't know if AEW had the ability to really create stars. And by that, I mean, like, build somebody up, see them, like, kind of improve them, and screw it. I'm wrong. I was wrong about that. So I think Shafir might be the leader of the group going forward. She is definitely the most intimidating. This match ends with Moxie tapping out, and you can see Shafir's face drop. Not just frustration, just sad. She just looks upset that this guy that she's been following, that they've all been behind, that just tapped out, flat out beat. KOR and Kyle got injured, unfortunately. Supposed to be in the Continental Classic this year, and he got hurt, so he had to step aside, which is why Roddy's in there now. A great match. Hopefully when Kyle O'Reilly comes back, he still has the momentum of this victory. That's the hard part about this injury, is that could have pushed Kyle to new heights, and we're just gonna have to wait and see. I'll just wait and see. Cookie says Max is gone, boy. Yeah, he's out. Mox is his time is coming, man. His time is coming. Yeah, can you think so too? Yeah, I think so too. We got Mark Briscoe winning his first AEW Singles Championship over Kyle Fletcher as a no disqualification match for the TNT title, and my God, was this vicious. Kyle Fletcher is a beast of a man. I mean, he is incredible. Kyle Fletcher has come so far since his first moment turning heel and joining the Don Callis family. I mean, it's incredible. He's simply fantastic. And he's quick. He's devious. He has a really great punchable face. And his voice helps. He's just little shit, but he's also just so good, you know? You can't deny his ability. There's a point where Fletcher takes the screwdriver, which is the Don Callis special, and puts it up the top turnbuckle. He's going to drop Briscoe head first into the point of the screwdriver. He was trying to kill Mark Briscoe. Pink Panther, yeah. He was trying to kill Mark Briscoe. He was trying to murder him. He was trying to kill Briscoe. And that's the kind of like viciousness that's kind of missing, because we saw that happen in wrestling 20 plus years ago. Triple H, my God, Triple H was a fucking menace with that sledgehammer. You know, some heels have it, some don't. And Fletcher is a sick bastard. Briscoe gets the dub with the Froggy Bow. Fantastic win. One of the most beloved wrestlers in the world, Mark Briscoe. He's incredible. He cuts a promo which they air on Twitter, and then later on Dynamite that last week they show it, and he's just drenched in blood. I mean, it looks like he's wearing a mask and a shirt, but he's not. There's blood on his face and his body. Talking about what this moment meant for him, winning it for Jay, but also winning it for himself. And it was fantastic. I think this was my favorite match of the night. He's so great, and it's heartwarming to see Mark get that moment. The ROH title that he had was fine. It ended crappy with the Jericho loss, but Briscoe is one of those guys you just naturally want to root for, and I'm just happy to see him get the dub. Next up was Josh Alexander and the Young Bucks versus Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express. This was good. It was good. It was more about the ending and the post match than anything else. This was also for $1 million. Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen, joining me, the Ayatollah Dick Fairbanks. Is that what that
means? Yes, sir. The Ayatollah, baby. Gotta be different. You know me. I gotta be different.
Our former champion, but hey, he can get it back this weekend.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I should have got it back last weekend, but I even gave picks. But Mongo said, "Fuck your picks." Literally, folks.
Let me have my Saturday off. God damn it!
What's going on, Kanisha? What up, Cookies? Batty, I know you'll be here soon. Let's go. What up, UTR? Yeah, Mongo. I actually gave picks to UTR fans for this Saturday. Literally, if we could screenshot the chat, like Mongo, here's my picks. Mongo literally
do that.
Mongo literally said, "Yeah, fuck those."
I was like, he said, "Here's my picks, Mongo." I was like, "Picks?"
Like, what? You better kiss my ass. I ain't picking shit.
You want me to work? The fuck you mean?
Mongo legit shut that shit down. Mind you, the last time we had a show, Mongo said in the chat, "You know what? Fuck it. We're going to predict Survivor Series." Okay. I'm cool with that. I lost my belt anyway. I'm trying to get it back. I'm trying to win my belt back. And Mongo says, "Yeah, you know what? Take a nice tall glass and shut the fuck up. We ain't picking shit."
To be fair, I was drunk. So that might have something to do with it.
Mongo legit said, "Fuck your dreams and aspirations of being a champ."
Motherfucker, I'm in the bed. Damn, let me shit. Kenny, we're talking about Full Gear right now. I know it was a little while ago, but we just got over Mark Briscoe beating Kyle Fletcher for the the TNT title. What a match, man.
One of the bloodiest fucking matches ever. Like, plain and simple, WWE, you guys need to stop calling your matches hardcore, no DQ, falls count anywhere, war games. You need to stop calling these stuff this if you're not going to produce. Because AEW, if they tell you it's a no holds barred match, you best believe somebody walking out of there with a fucking limb missing. Like, they are living up to the standards. And that Briscoe versus Fletcher match, first of all,
I was saying after the match, they did the post. He does the interview afterwards, and it's like it looks like he's wearing a shirt and a mask, but it's not. It's just blood. Yeah,
bro, that man bled more than.
Yeah, we early. What's up, Daddy?
That man bled more than 1987 Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair.
Yes.
Okay, yes. And back in the 80s, where nobody bleeding like them two motherfuckers. Okay, nobody.
Roy didn't even need the blonde hair for it to work. Like, he didn't even need the blonde.
And the sad part is that man got mad gray like me, and that shit was red. Red.
It wasn't pink. It was blood red.
And also, shout out to Kyle fucking Fletcher. How fucking good is this kid, man? Like, that's one of those guys that's going to be like a major top star for them in the next year. Not even like the next 2-3 years, within the next year. AEW, if you don't put that rocket on Kyle Fletcher's back, y'all will have missed your opportunity. And as much as we hate to say it, and as much as we hate this man, him joining the Don Callis family was absolutely the best thing to happen to his fucking career. Don Callis is fucking. We hate him because his ass is always on our fucking television. But at the end of the day, Don Callis is exactly what I have been clamoring for in all of professional wrestling: an actual damn manager,
a real one and a good one.
And that's exactly what the fuck Don Callis is. And bro.
And honestly, I think most of his group has gotten better because of it. Like, most of that group, seeing Josh Alexander would have just fallen to the wayside had he not joined this group.
Yeah.
And instead, Hechicero, my God. I mean,
Hechicero is so fucking over just because of the way Don Callis introduces him. And that shit gets you hyped. You like, yo, I don't even know who Hechicero is, but damn it, I need to watch him because this motherfucking entrance is the shit. So Don Callis,
not yet, man. We'll get there. We're
gonna get there, Batty. We're gonna get there. The one thing we will say is her and Trick got engaged. It should have been me.
Man, yeah. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations
to that fucking super baby y'all motherfuckers are about to produce.
Dude, they're about to create the most athletic baby on the face of this earth. In the history of this earth. WNBA star, Trick made it to the NFL. Like, god damn. And they're both entertaining as all hell. I mean, that kid is going to be a superstar.
Literally, that kid. And shout out to Naomi and Jimmy. Found out that they're having a boy, so they producing another fucking Samoan wrestler.
Yeah, count down to 20 years from now when that kid's beating the shit out of everybody.
Count down to 20 years from now when that kid and Lash and Trick's kid are tag team partners.
Oh my God. Oh my Lord. We're terrified.
That's going to be the new fucking AOP. Get together.
Like, well,
that's going to be.
We had a good run with all these belts, and this Samoan and this fucking God came down.
Exactly. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do now. Like, these two motherfuckers just took over every goddamn belt in the company. But going back to Full Gear. Mark Briscoe, I'm glad Tony Khan finally pulled the trigger. I mean, granted, it is almost a year too late.
Very much so. He could have been an AEW World Champion last year.
He really could have. Like, and I know we always talk about not capitalizing on, you know, a misfortune of somebody and how certain things, of course, we shouldn't capitalize on. But with the popularity of the Briscoes, when Jay passed away, that should have been one of the few times where capitalizing on marketing should have went into full effect. You AEW, you fell by the wayside. You should have had Briscoe Gibb out the wazoo, fucking being available for sale. You should have put a belt on Briscoe, not a belt that he wasn't going to be seen with, because you put the
Yeah.
ROH title on him, but
That didn't matter.
it really didn't.
I mentioned that earlier. I was like, it was fine, I guess, and then it ended with the Jericho loss. It's like that was nothing. That didn't. That
Right?
that
It was
honestly hurt him
fucking
more than anything.
wasteful. It was
Yeah.
wasteful. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's not like he hasn't been an ROH champion before.
Yeah.
So, if anything, if y'all wanted to put the ROH belt on him, y'all should have put that shit on him when you first rebranded the company. Then, yeah, I understand you putting it on him. But like you said, losing it to Jericho null and voided anything from it.
It killed whatever momentum he had.
Mm-hmm.
But you talking about that, about like, capitalizing on something like that. It reminds me of when Kerry Von Erich beat Ric Flair for the title way back when.
Right.
When I can't remember who passed away, but like, yeah, it's they did the show in honor of him, and then Kerry gets the dub, and it's like one of the greatest moments in wrestling history.
Right. It's literally one of the greatest moments in wrestling. Like, everybody, the crowd ran into the ring because that's how happy they were that Kerry finally fucking won. So, like, one of the few times, you shouldn't, of course, someone's, misery and downfall should never be a game for anyone else. But in this scenario, that game would have been for that man's family. It wasn't been like it would have been somebody who claimed they were just a fan of this person or whatever. This was this man's brother. So the fame that he would have gotten from that and the money that would have been put in his pocket would have definitely helped out the family, where the t-shirts and stuff like that. So it was a great win for Mark. I just feel it was a little too good. I had an amazing Thanksgiving, man. I can't remember half of it. So
Kenny was sending us pictures like plate number 1, plate number 2, plate number, like, damn.
Here's the bullshit. I had like 4 plates, and plate 4 was a repeat of plate 1. 2 and 3 were mixed up in between, but plate 1 was so damn good I had to get another plate. So plate 4 was just an exact replica of fucking plate 1. And on top of that, I finally have a connect the way Matt has.
Oh, with the beers, bro, you were sending us shit. I was like, God damn, where's that coming from? I was you had this one bottle. I was like, I would want it for the bottle alone. The bottle looked incredible.
Bro, the Gunner's daughter, the double fudge chocolate. And then the one with the s'mores I had, and then I had one that was. Speaking of
Matt, ladies and gentlemen,
this man knows when we are talking about fucking beer.
The first time we mentioned beer and Matt shows up. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the Are You Fucking Serious quiz champion, and he is the forever Intercontinental champion. He is Matty Two Belts, aka Matty Mysterio. What's up, Matt?
What is up, y'all? What y'all talking about beer?
I was telling them that I finally
shit about Thanksgiving.
I was telling them I finally got to connect like you when it comes down to getting good fucking craft beers now. I finally found a place, and and I'm not even gonna hide, because Matt, you come up to NYC every now and then.
Yeah.
The place is actually in Penn Station, in 34th Street at the bottom of MSG. It's a place called Beer Table, and Lord, that's where I got my Thanksgiving seasonings for my drink. My beer was so fucking good when at Thanksgiving, everybody drank hard liquor. My family offered me some hard liquor. I said, nope, I'm good with this right here.
Man, I have hard liquor. I don't drink it. That is how I got onto beer, because most people are like, oh, you black, you gotta drink hard liquor. You gotta drink Hennessy. I don't know nothing about that. Like that's all. Like most people, Kenny know what I'm about to say. That was not on my mom's side of the family. That is strictly on the dad's side of the family. Dad's side of the family, my mom didn't fuck with them, so I ain't have to. I was a good child. I ain't start drinking. I drank underage, but I ain't start trying to buy beer until I was of age. Once I got introduced to craft beer and all the different type of flavorings, I was like, yeah, I don't need this. The only time I do hard liquor, if it's like bourbon barrel aged something, or I'm drinking a little bit of bourbon right now. But
Again,
I had,
if you follow Matt on his social media, you see all kinds of the shit that Matt pulls out. Is
Right.
See, I came prepared.
Matt'll make you want to go to a bar.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Matt is part of the reason how I became a craft beer drinker. Like, of course, the only beers that I was honestly familiar with are the local shit you find in your goddamn store. The Heinekens, the Modelo's,
Yeah.
the Coronas, the Bud Lights, the Budweisers. I thought I was doing something special with fucking Bud Light Lime. I thought I was different drinking that.
If you go all the way back in my IG to like 2015, 2014, you'll see me and I'm like, hey, I'm trying out this Heineken. I'm trying out this. You'll see me drinking like those like you just said, and then it's like, all right, what's this extra? This is craft beer junk. And I would see stuff. People would always be like, how do you
Nah, he really should.
You only like you know what you like. So I only like they would be like, hey, this tastes like cheesecake. Shit, I like cheesecake. Like
that's what me.
Greg saw the most expensive beer I've ever bought. I went to a bar on Wednesday because I had the whole week off until Black Friday. It was this one bar here in town. They're like, hey, we releasing this stout. It's called Bourbon County Barrel Stout. Goose Island out of Chicago. They're the first people that started barrel aged stouts. They're the ones that started that. So they got. You would think it started in Kentucky. Apparently, it started in Chicago. So they released. They do all these different variants, aka different styles of it.
Al Capone. It's got to be Al Capone's reason. It got to be. That's what I'm sticking.
They did one with. They had a chocolate praline one. It was all right. They had a Cherries Jubilee one. That was my favorite, but they didn't have it for sale. They had just the regular stout, and the stout just by itself is 10.9%. Like, it ain't fucking around. They had one that was made with, like, Weller Reserve, if you're a big bourbon head, that sort of stuff. I don't be knowing. Heaven Hill Distillery. They have one. This is because Greg already know what I'm talking about. They came out with a stout this year that is 17.4%. I didn't get to taste it, but they had a bottle of it available for sale. This is the most expensive bottle of beer I have ever bought. This was $50 fucking, but it is so fucking.
Bro, look at
beautiful.
this! Look at that fucking bottle. You see that shit?
Fucking beautiful ass bottle right there,
dude. I saw that. I was like, man, send me the bottle. Just send me the bottle in a box. Like I need
a dude who I didn't even know this dude. He saw me walking out. He saw me get this. He said, "Yo, what is that?" I was like, "Beer." He's like, "Oh shoot!" I'm like, "Man, this is basically 18%." I don't plan on opening this probably until like my birthday, if even then, because. Let's see. I went over my budget of spending. This past week, I spent. That was $40. This was $50 by itself. And then I had the samples of the other one, so I spent $92 there. Then Black Friday happened, and I joined Atrium. Where's my joined Atrium? Got everything for that. Spent another $100 there because they came out with 2 barrel-aged stouts that were just local. See, this is why this was going to be this is probably going to be a one-time thing, because at Atrium, this is before the 10%. The bottle is only like $20 a pop, and it comes in at 15-16%. While this is $50 and it's coming in at 17%. Like, I could get something for 16% made right here for $20 if I need to. But yeah, that's just a little bit.
Ain't nothing wrong with the CPAP, brother. As long as you get some sleep.
That's right.
Good sleep is important.
This is a trophy. The
Yeah.
bottle is in here, but it ain't gonna get open. Derek just said you need to buy another one.
Matt sent me that photo, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then he showed me the back. It was like 17 point whatever percent. I was like, Jesus.
I'll never forget the first beer that Matt sent that made me want to try craft beer. This man was out. It's when I first started. It's when we first started Damn It Club. When we first started Damn It Club, this man put a picture of some beer. It was in it. He poured it out into a glass, and the shit was maroon. It was not even. It was maroon, and he was like, "Yo, look at this beer I got." I said, "Beer, motherfucker, that ain't no beer. You just squeezed a plum into a fucking glass. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?" That shit was a milk stout sour. It was a smoothie sour, and it had passion fruit. It was a smoothie sour. It was a milk smoothie sour. It had passion fruit, blood orange, mango, and some other and lemon bitters. I'll never forget that shit. I was like, "The fuck is this? We ain't got this shit in my. And where the fuck did we get this shit from?"
I can show up with all sorts.
I went on a fucking search to find any restaurant that would serve any type of beer other than the normal fucking beer. And
Miller Lite, Bud, and all that shit. Yeah.
And when I got the Yard House and I saw that they had a Petrus passion fruit sour, I said, "Oh my God, I think I found my place."
Yeah,
I think I found my place.
The thing about like all that shit is like there are so many people that are into craft beers, and it is the shittiest tasting thing you've ever like. It tastes like bad weed and ass. And then you got Matt here bringing you anything that if it tastes good, Matt's gonna drink it.
Yeah,
right. And my whole thing is too
smoothie sour. This tastes like this tastes like you can tell I've had this a long time because it's red, white, and blue. This is like for it's gonna get drank up soon. But this basically tastes like what it looks like. It tastes like a Mega Pop, the Mega Pop. This is
family here.
This is a pineapple soft serve sour ale. It's got lactose in it, but it tastes just like if you having the Dole Whip. That's what it tastes like. And then this is another smoothie sour from Atrium. This is mango tangerine with marshmallow and vanilla.
And see, and what I've learned too, after fucking searching, I've learned, hey, no matter how much flavors people say they put in a fucking IPA, that shit still tastes like a fucking IPA at the end of the goddamn
some
day.
people, that's where a lot of people are like, I don't like IPAs. They are nasty. I love IPAs, depending on what it is. If it's a West Coast, I fuck with West Coast. Like, and that is what, just being a Lakers fan, I've only been to California one time, and just for that little time I was there, I was like, I am at home. I need to live here. Oh wait, y'all's taxes in there. It costs too much to live here. I'm good. Like
this is my summer home. This is
like the first time I tasted a West Coast IPA, I was like, yes, this is what California tastes like. Pine trees, awesomeness, and just laid back. It's like you just get medicated and drink you a West Coast IPA. Like that's the one I like. West Coast. Northeast IPAs are a little bit more bitter.
A lot more bitter.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot more. East Coast IPAs, you literally taste the dirt that the hops was grown in, and you're like, come on, bro. Like, yeah,
that's why the West Coast, the night that bite. They give you that little peppery bite.
The night that me, Jack, Boss Man, when we saw the -6, the live -6, that I will never forget. Jack and them got like regular ass big fucking Bud Lights, and Boss Man was like, "Hey, Greg, try this IPA they got here. It's good." And I was like, I'm not a bitch. I'm not gonna say no. You know, fuck it. Yeah, hell yeah, Boss Man. I'll try this out, brother. I took some sips, and then that cup sat under my seat until I left. Yeah, it might still be there today. It was like Boss Man can do it. Good, I can't. I don't have it in me.
This is a West Coast IPA. from the greatest
I
place
realize-
under the sun.
I realize
I like
I
like that. That's a simple ass design, but I like it. That's the thing about I like those beers that have like a cool ass design on them. It's like just a little.
That's how they get
you know?
me. Like a lot of times, like this is
That's how That's how Voodoo Ranger and Victory Monkey got me with their little shit on the front. I'm like,
Like,
what the hell is this?
This is called Spellcaster because the brewer is a big Dungeons and Dragons fan. So Spellcaster, it's a West Coast IPA.
That might be for me.
This is a holiday IPA. I fucks with this. It's got all the nice Christmas vibe to it. A major award, aka
a
Christmas Story.
Mike said I ain't to put away. Hey, look, I'm not gonna deny who I am. But yeah, let's get back into
full gore. Full
so
gear.
yeah,
what we talking about?
Matt, we just got done talking about Briscoe and Fletcher, which was fucking bloody as hell.
Hey,
brutal.
I did a great job of talking about Full Gear and only watching like an hour of it to show up for that other show. I was reading like that happened. Wow.
Nah, Full Gear was
good though.
a great
Full Gear was great.
show.
It
was a great show. Like even the ending.
Yeah, the ending was really controversial. We're about to get into that, but honestly, I like it.
I do too.
I like it.
Like, if you read a recap and you're like, "Damn, I need to go back and watch that," that's a good ass show.
Yeah.
Later in the show, we're gonna be talking about the complete opposite.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm pretty sure all three of us are in agreement on that.
Yeah, we are. We definitely are. Alexander and the Bucks beat Omega and Jurassic Express, but the important part of this is the aftermath of this match, where the Bucks are walking away with Don Callis. They're officially part of the money. They're officially part of the Don Callis family. Walk away. We got the $1 million. And Don, like, hey, let's go spend this money. Hey, let's go do. Hey, don't worry about what's going on behind you. The money is in front of you. Let's go spend this. And then
Bucks turn around to see fucking Omega getting the monkey bricks beat off his ass. Yep. Josh Alexander got his ass in a anaconda grip vice on his fucking ankle. And Omega sitting there like, nigga, my knee, my ankle, stop, for real, you heard me.
While that's happening, somebody else is kicking him directly in the gut. Repeatedly.
Yuta.
Just like,
yeah,
was it you? No.
Yeah, it was Clone, yeah, just like damn. Y'all can't let this man's gut
the Bumblebee man of the Don Callis family.
Kicking the shit out of him in his gut. Bucks turn around, go, hey, that's our boy. We can't let this happen.
At first they like, nah, it's too late. Let's just we need the money. And they go, and then the fans are booing, and they stop again, and the fans like, oh shit, because they stopped a second time. It's like, you ain't gonna stop a second time if you're not gonna turn around. They look at each other.
We can help him and still be rich.
No, here's the bullshit.
Don
they can't. You know why? They can't, man? Because they did the dumb shit. When they went back to help Kenny Omega, they threw the fucking bags at Don Callis.
Yep. So Don grabbed the bags and left.
Right.
Don took the money.
But see, this goes back to the point. I don't know if I brought up on the other show or this one. They are still EVPs. Y'all get checks. Y'all not broke.
It's like every EVP check has to go to like somebody else's bills and shit. Like, God damn, we can't get anything.
Like, y'all are married. Y'all don't got no. Well, we don't know, but y'all ain't got no extra kids out of nowhere. So what is y'all? Y'all ain't getting y'all's wages garnished. What the fuck is going on? Got
to pay for all the injuries from this show, man. God damn.
That's what it is.
So yeah, the Bucks and Omega are back together, which is great. Love it. Love it. And we've got the elite, the elite show back, being the elite on YouTube. Omega's back on it. It's like, oh, this feels like prime AEW, New Japan, elite shit. This feels good.
Oh man, I gotta go.
Bro, check it. They're good.
I gotta go back. I gotta go
check
back.
them out.
You got Omega saying, you know what? Everybody deserves a second chance.
Except for Marty.
he said,
Except
and
for
then
Harden.
he said everybody deserves a second chance, and I'm going to give them a second chance. And you see him walk into the locker room where the Bucks is at, and you hear the ah. So be elite, be elite.
I was super excited to see that, and then someone was like, "Well, Kenny Omega can't really keep up like he used to, so that's why they put him back with the Bucks." I said,
cool.
I don't care. I love the elite.
If that means that Omega's not going to kill himself in this ring, and we still get to see Bucks wrestle, because I've been telling y'all, like, I love this heel run of them, like, having to struggle with the money and thing, to the point where when they rejoined Omega, and I was like, that's not going to be a thing anymore, I still fucking cheered. I was like, God, yes, here we go. I was excited about it. They did a great job.
We're used to. Like, it went from being weird, we got used to it, and it led us to, hold up, this is something that you're even more used to. It's the elite.
Did WWE take ownership of the name Bullet Club?
No.
They just. I think
they did the club, and they tried to take the Too Sweet, but I don't know if they actually did it. But
so
Bullet Club does not belong to them.
And they just like has Bullet Club Gold though, don't they?
Yeah, they call themselves the Bang Bang Gang, but they are Bullet Club Gold. And since they're with New Japan, they don't have a problem using Bullet Club. So I see where you're going. How do you get rid of the Don Callis family?
The Bullet Club comes back.
And a certain club gets back together.
Also, on top of that, to go even further, who loves to get paid to show up just for a little bit of time? The Good Brothers.
Oh, brothers.
Good Brothers. And also Kenta. That was it was a pretty fun match, but again, the important stuff was the ending. We're happy to see that back. Chris Statlander beats Mercedes Moné.
I think they got it in her contract. Bitch, you not winning the big title.
Actually, I think I really like this about Mercedes. She can win every other title. Hopefully not this Kenny.
No, not Omega. About to say.
I like people of you too, Mark Kenny. I was like, oh God, I hope not.
Damn.
No.
Daddy, what the fuck? What did he do to you?
Right. What kind of curse did you try to put on me? Oh God.
But Mercedes, she's won all these belts. Like, yeah, she can win every belt, but the big one, which at least makes that a little bit more interesting, because like she's got what 14 belts now.
Yeah, sound like Lane Kiffin. All she do is win little shit.
Yeah, but can't win the big one. I kind of love that about. And Stat again gets another big dub against another big opponent.
Right.
You know, she beat Tony for it. She beats Mercedes to retain it. Like, it's a good run for Stat.
I love this because I don't know how long her contract is, but let's keep this going.
My thing is this. You had Stat just beat your two mega forces for that division.
Back to back.
Who do you have beat Stat now? You really can't have anybody.
It's got to be an up and comer. It's got to be an up and comer, and that means,
and it's got to be a fucking juggernaut up and comer.
And as much as I love her, it better not be Thekla.
It's gonna be they got
it better not be Thekla.
It better not be. I got three people.
Say your three.
Thekla, Julia Hart, and Sky Blue.
Nah.
Okay, none of the three. None of them.
All right, who you got?
Megan Bang.
Okay.
I can't even see her losing to Megan Bane anymore, because Bane has lost so many other tag matches and stuff like that. Like,
that's why it's like it's gotta take her Megan Bane going on a whole like sort of like run,
big ass brawl run, yeah,
where they repackage her like, yo, that's the old Megan, this new Meg. I beat bitches' asses now, Last Legend style. So
yeah, Bane should like break Penelope Ford in half and then just go off.
Literally, like it would have to be, but like you said, it would have to be a newcomer, but it has to be, it has to be somebody that's fairly known in the wrestling community, even though they're a newcomer.
And it's got to be a heel.
Could this be a way for Britt Baker's comeback?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. And I don't even know. I don't even know if Britt is.
And now the thing with Britt is Britt's kind of she hasn't been able to hang with them since the past few matches she's come back with. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, she might look like Nikki Bella.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Bailey, Bailey's contract is coming up. I mean,
and
that would be.
I don't hate that, Betty. I don't hate that.
I don't hate that either because Pam.
I don't either.
Pam ain't doing nothing.
Because what else is she gonna do in WWE? They're not gonna make her like.
And the way they have her in a holding pattern right now, and you just say, "Oh, her contract is coming up." No wonder she's in a holding pattern because it's like, "Oh, she's crazy." Nope, nah, she wasn't. They
don't want to commit to anything until she signs that deal.
Like she wasn't even in. She ain't been in nothing. Think of how extravagant War Games was supposed to be. You ain't see no Bailey, and you didn't see no Lyra.
Nope. And two of the most important people on Raw, Bailey and Lyra, and just. Ended up past
Maxine Dupree gonna have to fight somebody.
So I like the Bailey pick, Betty. I really do. That's actually not a bad choice.
That's not a bad choice.
This main event was controversial. I saw a lot of people hate that this run was so short, but my God, we've had so many long world title runs. I am happy to bounce it back and forth. Samoa Joe wins the AEW Men's World Champion, his second world title in AEW. Thanks to the support of his not just the ops, they've got like a cult faction.
Yeah.
And Hook showed up.
Stupid. That's where it got stupid.
It was like
literally where it got stupid.
When did the ops turn into Fight Club?
I don't know. And that's what I thought the Death Riders were supposed to be.
Like Hook is like, yeah, you thought I wasn't with y'all, but no, I was listening. And I'm like,
what?
Get the fuck on. Like you
this is why your music sucks. This is why your music sucks.
Mongo, Mongo, it was right there. I was just trying to get it out and couldn't. It was that Mongo. That right there.
Because Kenny, since that changed, man, that boy ain't the same.
Mongo, I was the one who was
when that part happened. I was like, I didn't know whose music that was.
Mongo, I was the one who hyped y'all up about Hook just off of his music
because of Action Bronson. Yeah,
when they first debuted him and I heard that guitar, I was like, "That's Action Bronson. That's Action Bronson." No way, they got this kid coming out to Action Bronson. Hyped.
That matched him perfectly. Everything after that has been ass. That is, you hear Action Bronson, you like, oh shit. Hook is
ass whoop.
That's what you want. That's what you need. It's just like, somebody gonna get their ass kicked. Like, yo, you over here. Yep. Let's beat somebody's ass.
And then here's the bullshit. I'm an Action Bronson fan, so I listen to his music and stuff like that. That song that Hook played that he came out to wasn't even one of Action's, yo, I'm going to catch you and shoot. It wasn't even one of those. That was actually one of his laid back tracks. And it went with Hook's whole style. Because Hook had that, yo, I don't give a fuck, but get in my face and see what happens.
Like, don't try
I just choked you out. Now I'm going back to... Remember they had pictures of Hook in the strip club getting lit.
Hook had his face in a stripper's ass. Like Hook was having his time. Hook was having a good time.
Speaking of, apparently Hook dates some famous person's daughter or someone because they caught him at Fashion Week, and somebody like in wrestling Twitter was like, haha, look at Hook sitting in the audience. Nobody.
Who's Ava Dash? Who's Ava Dash?
I don't know.
That name sounds familiar.
But that's who he dating. Like he showed up sitting in the audience because she models or something, and he was
Damon.
Her.
Who's Damon Dash?
Oh, Damon Dash.
Oh, Dame Dash. He's dating Dame Dash's daughter.
Yeah, he dates Dame Dash's daughter from
Rockefeller. Mongo, Dame Dash is, Dame Dash, the guy who started Rockefeller. The guy who started Rockefeller Records with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, yeah. I just saw him. All right.
He's in that clip with Cameron. When Cameron tells Bill O'Reilly, "You mad? You mad?"
That's right. Okay, I was like, who? All right, no, I saw him. All right, yeah.
Cool. Dame Dash daughter.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, interesting.
It's something weird, and like even with that, he still has a laid back demeanor. Like that's just his demeanor. He's a chill, laid back dude. When we heard that music, it's literally like, hey, don't take me to that point. If you do, I'm gonna have to do some stuff, and then I'm gonna go back to chilling because I wasn't even trying to go there. You took me there. But when he showed up to be like, oh, I love you, Samoa Joe, I'm just like, okay.
They kind of had Hook pull up, like you said, I love you, I love you solo. They had him kind of put one of those moves, and it was like,
I did one swerve too many.
And now it looks like we're gonna get an Eddie Kingston Hook feud. Like
we were already shot that Samoa Joe won. Y'all didn't need to add Hook in there. Hook could have been added after he could have been added on
Wednesday or Thursday. You could have done
right. Because I'm pretty sure
Hook had just had a match with Eddie Kingston on this show.
Right.
Oh, that's too soon. They should have had a match on Dynamite. Didn't kick him in the nuts or something. You, Joe.
So yeah,
and because I'm pretty sure we all picked Hangman for that.
We didn't. Yeah, we just didn't think it was going to happen. But I mean, I'm happy to see it because we talked a lot about like all these fucking world title reigns are like 8 to 12 months, if not longer. It's like, please bounce this shit around a little bit.
I was just whining about Samoa Joe, like, man, I wish he could get a proper world title run because y'all gave him that interim bullshit. This dude is popping on Twisted Metal. Come on now. Then TK was like, hey.
There we go. Let Joe have it for like 2 or 3 months, Be good. But yeah, no, this is a good show. This is a great show. AEW killed it with pay-per-views this year. Incredible stuff.
Way better.
This is their best year since their debut year.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
That show was definitely the better show of November. That was hands down the best show of November.
Yeah. You ain't kidding.
They gave you your money's worth if you paid for it.
Before we get to Survivor Series, which was
and remember what I said? I said if they knock out Full Gear, I would give them the year, and they got the year.
Yeah, it's not even close. Like they really. I was telling them, Chad earlier. My only complaint this year was like I thought the Moxie run was a little bit too long, and they kind of forgot what they were doing there. But aside from that, everything has been great. I can't really have any complaints.
The execution of the Moxley run, it started off great, and then it tallied off after that because it's like y'all are not doing anything that we thought that we thought you were going to do. It's not Mr. Feeney's kids fighting on behalf of this dude anymore. It's just like y'all left that, and it was like, all right, we're going to beat this dude.
And
Darby
now
came
it looks
back.
like. Yeah, now it looks like we're redoing that with the ops. I was like, okay. I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm still, again, it's like AEW's killing it so much. I'm willing to just see where it goes, as opposed to the other place where it's like everything on this is fucking horrible.
And Samoa Joe can knock it out of the park because he is a great heel.
Yeah. And even at his age and all the fucking problems he's had, he is still an ass kicker. Like he is still so he's a believable bad motherfucker.
The one thing I do love about AEW with certain people, and you can see it with Samoa Joe's with the Samoa Joe, we gonna keep you in your wheelhouse.
Yeah. And whatever brought you here, that's what we're doing.
Like, there's no point. And remember, we had to sit through face him, or then when he first debuted, he was Seth's goon. Like, come on now. Like, let him be who he is. He talks shit. He wins titles. That's what he does.
Yeah.
He's the Joe from Samoa.
I thought you were saying something.
Not that one.
Yeah, no, great stuff. Aside from that, like last 2 minutes, I don't have any complaints here.
None.
Great stuff from AEW. Congratulations on a hell of a year. Now we got the Continental Classic to get into, which
they already pulled a doozy on us.
Yeah,
Fletcher.
Yeah. So first off, here are the leagues, and then we're gonna have to discuss how this works because Okada is the Continental Champion.
Yes.
And the unified champion. So we have to discuss how that works. But first off, after this show, they're like, all right, are you going to reveal the leagues? And Tony said, well, I got to see who's injured first, which is a fair thing to say because people got their asses whooped. And unfortunately, an injury did happen. Kyle O'Reilly, despite getting one of the biggest wins of his career, the tap-out win over Moxley, is injured, and they had to replace him with Roddy Strong. So hopefully when Kyle comes back, he has that momentum from the win. It really sucks for him.
Damn.
Yeah, it really is unfortunate. The Continental Classic revealed the Blue League is Orange Cassidy, Claudio Castagnoli, Moxley, Mascara Dorada, Roderick Strong, and Konosuke Takeshita. Gold League is Okada, Darby Allin, Kyle Fletcher, Speedball Mike Bailey, Kevin Knight, and Pac. And like Kenny said, we already got a surprising dub when it came to Fletcher.
This man beat Okada.
Yeah. The champion.
Right. I'm sitting here lost as fuck when I saw that. I said, so does this mean Okada lost the belt? Like,
yeah, he has to like win
again?
He has to win his league. So the thing here's how this works. Because originally when Eddie
Ross Sapp's complaint, because I was pissed off.
It ain't even just Sean Ross Sapp, Matt. It's like it's everybody. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about with these rules? So back when Eddie Kingston won the Continental Championship, they're like, all right,
out here sounded like fantasy.
Like, all right, if you have to go through this whole thing and never lose, or you lose the belt, and then he lost. I'm like, wait, well, he didn't lose the belt.
Tournament, y'all.
Yeah. So how this works is Okada is the unified champion, which has the international championship, which is stupid because now they have a national championship, and the continental championship. The continental crown is the continental and what was it TNT championship? It was 3 titles, which we no longer do because we have replaced it with the unified title. So he has a belt to signify.
The unified title isn't a title, but it's a title.
It's not a title you can win, despite the fact that had Mascara Dorada beat Okada in a singles match a few weeks ago, he'd have had a shot at the unified championship.
And it's like, but what is the point of the unified championship? Oh, because TK, it's not a separate championship. Did I ever say I was combining the titles? No, this person wins the unified championship. Well, what the fuck is the unified championship? What is the unified?
Then why have the belt? What is
the point? It's just
like a trophy.
It's just a prop. It's a prop.
Yeah.
It's putting a hat on top of a hat.
It's like a little ribbon you get when you have both belts. So if Okada does not win the Continental Classic, he loses the Continental title. And also the unified title goes away because he doesn't have one of the titles required to be unified champion. So he would only have the international championship. So if Okada loses this tournament, he loses 2 belts. And nobody else wins the unified title. It just goes away until someone wins the continental and international again.
Yeah, because Sean Ross Sapp was like...
Okay. But if, like you said, if Mascara Dorada would have won that match, he would have had a chance at the unified title, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so if he would have won that, would he have just been the unified champ, or would he have had all 3?
Here's the thing, because we don't know because it didn't happen. But the way it was explained that night, he would have only had the unified title. How?
Just like Sean Ross Sapp says, if Okada doesn't win, he loses the title, which is on the line in this tournament in the finals. So if he will no longer be a unified champ, which means he can't because you lost the Continental belt. What are you the unified champion of?
But then how do you have a match
for the unified title
without including me up?
Because they had
you just made my fucking brain hurt.
They've had Okada defend the unified title, and they said, again, this is not for the Continental Championship or the International Championship. It's just for the unified title. Well, now you can't have the unified title if you don't have both of those belts.
Like they've made it sound like you can't have a chance at the unified title unless you have one half of the unification. But even then, how can it be unified if it's been separated?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. That man must be all on that shit.
Like Sean Ross said, that was the first tweet he said, and then AEW, he talked to somebody at AEW, probably TK, and they clarified it and said, okay, so AEW just clarified that only the Continental Championship is up for grabs in the Continental Classic, which was unified this year with the International Championship. So, just like he said, I do not need more separate championship belts. Just call the Continental Classic the Continental Classic.
Hold on.
Say the unified title is on the line. If you win this, you get all of them.
I misspoke because originally the Continental Classic would be you getting the entire Continental Crown Championship, right? Which the Continental Classic gives you the Continental Championship. But Eddie Kingston was the Ring of Honor World Champion and the New Japan Open Strong Champion. So if you have those titles and the Continental Championship, you have the Continental Crown.
Oh my God.
Which is a completely different thing. So the Continental Championship is part of two separate combined. It's too much. It's too much.
So basically, certain years, depending on the booking of the other companies, if they're happy, we get the Continental Crown. And other years when they're not, when they're like, we want to do our own thing, that crown becomes
unified. It becomes
the classic, which should be for the unified title, but they're like, no, it's only for the Continental title. TK needs to go back to school.
Unfortunately, this is the one thing because, like, I love I think we all love the Continental Classic. Continental Classic is great.
Like the Blue League,
but he overdid it. He overthought it, as he does a lot. He overthinks things.
He overthought their G1. Like their G1 should not be this complicated.
No, it really shouldn't. So yeah, that's that situation. And
exactly.
Right now.
Exactly.
That's about how everybody feels about it. Right now, I'm trying to see if there's like a way I can find the current standings. So, okay, here we go. So right now, Kevin Knight, Kyle Fletcher, and Pac all have 3 points in the Gold League. In the Blue League, Claudio, Moxley, and Takeshita all have 3 points. So what you're looking at is like, all right, is Okada gonna win this? He's behind by 3 already. We'll see what happens. I hate to tell you this, Kenny. I don't think Speedball's winning a match.
Oh, not one.
Speed ain't winning a fucking thing. I don't think
Speed is going to end up in that last chance match that they always have, where a person can get a chance to get one last match and try to say that's going to be Speed.
It is crazy, man. It is.
Damn.
Tony, dude, you did so much well this year, but this is and again, if you talk to an AEW diehard, there's there's nothing complicated about it. Yes, it is. It is complicated. It's
said,
too much.
No way Tony Khan graduated college.
it's like the King of the Mountain match. Like that in itself, if you explain it, okay, but it is like what Matt says, hat on a hat, where that's why in WWE it's the Iron Survivor Challenge. They took out the ladder part to make it. They just simplify it. This is too much on top, stacked on top, stacked on top, where it's not gonna break your brain. But it's like this is just a lot to keep up with. It's just right. There's no reason this tournament should have 2 to 3 different like combined title celebratory.
It should not be.
But wait, hold on.
It should be plain and simple, just straight to the point. Like, oh, if you win, you're the unified champion. Put both of them belts up.
Yeah.
But wasn't during when Eddie Kingston was fighting for this shit? Wasn't every belt that he had on the line, every match that he was in?
Originally, yes.
And then he lost the match, and then they were like, "Psych."
Yeah, actually, no. He has to just win the tournament.
Because then they were like, wait, it's not a turn. Because then at that point, they were like, well, we have set up leads in points. Well, if he loses a match, what's the point of us? Like, why are you showing us this tournament bracket? Yeah. That's when they were like, we fucked up. We set up points.
Yeah, they went from like a bracket to round robin after the first match. They're like, all right, that was.
We fucked up. It was like,
and originally the idea was if you win this and you have those titles, what you got was the crown. And we were like, okay, so the Continental Championship is the Continental Crown. And like, no. The Continental Championship is one of 3 pieces of the Continental Crown. This is fucking ridiculous. This is way too much.
Just like in baseball, I think the Triple Crown is like if you get hitting, home runs, and RBIs.
Yeah.
Or something like that. You get the Triple Crown. It's something that most people don't get. Like, you going to get home runs. If somebody get home runs and RBIs, you ain't getting hit. Or you going to get hitting in RBIs. Oh, look at that. You didn't get home runs. So if you get the Triple Crown, it's like, oh, shit, you a bad motherfucker. TK missed a whole. That went over his head. He made it more convoluted, like always. Like Cookies, like Kanisha just said, Special Cocaine University.
Good Lord. But yeah, so that's what's going on with that. That's what's happening there. Cookie says, nah, fuck that. I got a headache.
Yo, that shit gave me a migraine.
Oh my God. All right, let's get into NXT Gold Rush Night 2.
Man, ass.
This real quick, the most annoying thing about this was not a great episode.
It was not good at all. Like I skipped it. I didn't watch it. I said, you put all the good matches first. There's nothing I want to see on this. Sorry, Kalani. I love you, my baby. I love you always, but I didn't want to see you.
Kalani loses the title to Lei Ying Lee.
Good for her. Good for Xia Li.
Honestly, of all the shit on this show, this was a great match. Jordan, and Kalani had a fantastic match.
My baby on up.
Kalani's a great heel. Kalani's great as like Kalani. I don't want to say this as far as like personality goes, but Kalani's kind of like Kurt Angle, whereas like she is so up her own ass about how good she is, but the fact is she's that good, right?
Yeah, like she can back it up. She's on that, like she's found the attitude to talk that shit now. So it's like, okay, you're not sounding like Baby Mello no more. You're finally talking that shit, and you're in the Lonnie way, not in your husband's way.
She has been a world champion, so like she has a lot of. So that she was that Lei Ying Lee looked great in this. Congratulations to her. That was awesome. It was such a strange situation with that title because of Ash and Masha and all these things. It was such a like I remember seeing people like, oh, why is it on Kalani? It's like because their top stars are no longer theirs. Ash is gone. She's retired. Masha's probably never going to be wrestling in that company again.
It was a good plan B because she's reliable. There's nothing. There's nothing wrong with Kalani. There was nothing wrong with Kalani. She just needed to find her voice as a heel. She's finally found it using the TNA Championship. She didn't need it that long. This was This was a good run. She's going to be an Iron Survivor to basically help everybody.
And a thing that I've been wanting for it to happen. Lei Lee hits Jordan with the kick, but Jordan powerbombed Kalani. So Lei Lee pins Kalani.
Mm-hmm.
She pinned the champion. Like, oh, the TNA person finally got the pin.
Yeah.
Over that in the women's title. It's like, finally, man. Finally. So that's the one great thing about this. Another thing
got her looking stupid like Trick NA.
Yeah. Laney Reed and Kendall Gray had a really fun match. They're both future like champions. They're great. Kendall Gray picked this shit up fast. He's very good.
Yeah, I was wondering who she was because I don't earlier in that day y'all were talking about it. And I was
she's just new to it. She's new to it. She just picked it up nice. Like she's
a female Kurt Angle. She ain't got no personality. Just she ain't even goofy like Kurt, but she get there with Ren. Ren will help.
Ren will pull it out of her. Right. But so we're gonna talk about the speed match in a second. What I expected after JC was like, all right, Fatal Influence is going to go on a tear and win 3 times.
Yeah, that's why I didn't even bother really tuning in. As soon as I saw the result of this, I said,
yeah, for some reason. So Ava says, all right, let's go to the speed match first because this is an annoying thing that happens. Speed match is Fallon Henley versus Zarya. And the speed matches and the regular tournament, the speed matches are 3 minutes.
This shit had the nerve to go to overtime.
Yeah, the speed title match is 5 minutes. They go to overtime. Ava says, no. We're not having a draw. Sudden death. I'm like, all right, is that like a minute?
Oh!
No time limit in the speed match.
Call on me. Please call on me.
Matt.
Call on me.
Go, Matt.
You know what this is? This is literally the ending of WrestleMania 12, Brett versus HBK. Oh, no. You guys went to a draw. Oh, this is going to be sudden death. Some bullshit. That HBK hits HBK. Then next thing you know, HBK got the belt for the first time ever, and he over there like, thank you, Jesus, even though that's the last person who was on his mind. But he was over here like, yes, I won. That's all that was. That is all that was. That's literally the WrestleMania 12 ending. HBK, you're going to have to start paying me soon.
Yeah, this sucks.
This was not good.
The whole
that is bad.
Point of the title
is that it's a fast match. It's a quick match.
And if it's not, oh fucking well.
So if you're gonna like, all right, we need to have a champion, so we're gonna restart it. Make it a minute. Like, hey, fucking hurry up and try to do something.
Limit. So you just wasted our time for 3 minutes, so you can have a regular match.
Yeah.
And this bitch went to commercial break. The speed title was won in like 10 minutes.
Like when I saw it, I was like, when I saw that time, I said, there's nothing speedy about like 8 to 9 minutes. What the fuck is like? It went to overtime. What the fuck you mean it went to overtime?
How many overtime?
And Zarya still didn't win. I was like, bitch, you still didn't win. Of course your stupid ass didn't win. You fucking suck. I fucking hate you.
I can't remember who it was. If it was Sap, if it was Phil Lindsay.
Feels about Zarya the way I feel about Javon.
Yeah. But they are these losers, these fucking losers.
That's how I be looking at Zarya. Like, you stupid, and all you do is lose. Like, you stupid loser. Like, I hate your dumb ass. Because all you do is lose.
That's how I feel about Javon.
I don't remember if this was Sap.
Overtime and you still lost. What the fuck you mean you lost?
It might have been Phil Lindsay and
Reggie. You like, see, this is why I relinquished it to begin with. But she ain't gonna say that because Soul's scared. That's why we hate this whole
Soul's a bitch.
Like that's why we hate this whole feud. This whole little
not feud.
Not feud. Because it's like, I'm relinquishing the title because you suck. You a little dumbass.
And honestly, this show was when we were like, oh, War Games is gonna suck. This is when we were like, oh, Survivor Series is gonna be bad. This is bad.
Not me. Paul Rudd in that video. Not me. I had high hopes for it. Not I.
Me and Kenny were like,
nah, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work.
I had everything opposite happening.
But so I can't remember if this was. I can't remember where I heard it. I think it might have been like maybe Filthy Tom Lawler or Phil Lindsay, somebody. And they're like, what you should do is the speed title match should be half the time of the other speed matches. So 3 minutes, okay, you got a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Like, make it the thing. But instead, and it's just like the fucking UK trophy, where the last few matches were not fought under.
Yeah, they were regular matches. They got rid of the gimmick.
Then what's the point?
You don't want to use your fucking brain. I love you, HBK, but you have to use that. You ain't got no hair up there any damn way. Use your fucking brain or pass the shit to me.
Because speed matches are interesting. The idea of like you got to hurry up. You got to try. You can't like wait for your opportunity. You got to fucking make an opportunity. It's cool.
Speed matches were cool. Speed matches were cool. I saw fucking Andrade versus Pete Dunne in a goddamn speed match.
Yeah, that's amazing. I remember you. I remember you going to our chat and saying, "Did y'all see this match?" And I was like, "I'm not really into the speed thing." And you said, "Watch it," and I did. And I was like, "Fuck, that's actually pretty neat."
This is the concept I just came up with. It just came to me thanks to beer and medication. The UK cup. Y'all know what I always be asking for. Put the cup part of the fight pit.
Oh, well,
yeah.
Hey,
all fight
pit
matches are for the cup. Those are cup matches are in the fight pit. Oh,
anything to bring the fight pit back.
You think you a badass? Oh, let's fight for the cup. Because you don't need no belt. You beat somebody's ass here. I won this cup. You see this? That means I beat motherfuckers up. Fight pit.
I love that, man. I want to see I want that and be like, all right, he won this by knockout. He won this by submission. Like, I want to see that record. The little like how they won these fights.
But the problem is we ain't got nobody. We ain't got nobody in NXT real enough for that right now.
Not anymore. You're right.
That's when they need to use somebody like Jasper. Like, oh, y'all think Jasper's so good? Put him in there.
I got your ass for 3 minutes. Since Jasper is like, all right. I don't hate that actually. That might be a good way to use them. But Cookie says it's been ass for the past few months, brother. Wait a minute. We haven't got to War Games yet, brother.
The ass peaked out all this past.
So
Saturday.
after the speed match, which had interference because of JC Jane and Laney, Ava walks in to sees the celebration and goes, "All right, JC, Fallon, y'all are barred from ringside. If you go out there, Laney loses. That's the match."
And this bitch loses.
He loses, but not because of that.
She loses in overtime.
No. So Fallon
she didn't even lose in overtime. That was solid.
So the match is Laney and Kendall, and again, they're both actually very good. I'm very excited about their careers going forward. JC and Laney shows up, and like, were they not banned from ringside? Throw the match out. The match is over.
No, it ain't.
Instead, JC gets up on the apron, and the ref sees her and doesn't do shit. Doesn't even go like, "Hey, get off the apron." Just doesn't look at her. And then Ren is on the apron. The ref is telling Ren to leave. Ren's allowed to be there. Ren is allowed to be at ringside. JC is not. And it just didn't matter. Ren gets knocked off the apron because of JC. who got in the ring, but it's not a DQ.
No.
Ring gets knocked off, and who saves her but Charlie fucking Dempsey for some reason?
Of course, because Charles is back.
Charles is back.
Charlie. She don't call him Charlie. His name is Charles. And
Charles is back. And she was like, Charles, it's Charles. And I think she about made out with him, but remember that they're not doing that on camera yet.
I was like, y'all are together, but not really.
And then, so the interference doesn't play into the match. Laney just gets beat clean.
Making Laney look
What
like...
the fuck just happened?
I know what the fuck happened. After all these few months of Laney looking smart as hell.
The genius of the group, honestly.
They had her turn into Jasmine.
Yeah. Dude, just like, what the fuck was the point of any of this?
She should have the way if this was me booking this, that match would have been first. That match would have been first. And like Laney would have won. If you want one of them to fail, let Fallon be the one to fail.
Yeah.
Because you want Laney to be like, I am a genius. I have always been saying somebody is like, you're the most beatable NXT champ. You need to be that smart ass and beat someone. Not Fallon. She's already been NXT.
Fallon's already been a champion. Yeah, she doesn't need it. Zaria desperately needed something and she didn't get it.
Like HBK, your ass was cross-eyed booking.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not even the end of this shit show of a night. So John Cena gives us the contenders and the Iron Survivor gauntlets, men and women.
I gave y'all the Iron Survivor. John read the list I gave him.
Yeah, I think Matt almost got this word for word. Javon and Leon. Leon not even on the roster. Javon and Cena's like, Javon and Leon, the future of this business. Like, well, they can't fucking win anything, so it really doesn't matter. But Javon's in this match. Leon's in this match. Joe Hendry. Cena does the little turn. Joe Hendry's in this match. All right. Joe Hendry.
Had to watch the show. I knew how Cena was about to speak. I knew his
Matt, Kenny, chat. Number 4, Dion Lennox.
The leader of Darkseid, y'all. I told you. I had like 4 out of 5. Like, out of these people. I had Leon, Javon, Joe Hendry. I didn't have Dion, but I'm like, all right, Dion.
Why is Ethan Page not in this match?
Just because he is basically the GOAT. I am excited whenever it happens. He's someone that's gonna be like how we used to treat Black and Gold, like when Finn, how I just followed Finn from NXT to main roster. That's how Ethan Page. I'm about to treat Ethan Page. Like, that's somebody like, I fuck with you since you showed up. Just be like, your interest music gets you over. That shit, as simple as it is, gets right to the point. I love that. Now you paired with Chelsea Green. Y'all both over here talking about hey, y'all Canada. And the way real life is going, yes. I fucks with some Canada.
Let us come to Canada.
Y'all are getting us through some tough times, Ethan Page and Chelsea Green.
You ain't kidding. So Fatal Influence is full of dumb bitches? Yes.
Yes. And Jasmine thought she was smart, but she was dumb too.
That's why
she ain't no angel.
We went from going, this is one of the smartest stables in wrestling to, oh, these 3 are fucking idiots. And so was Ava.
You see how stupid they got as soon as I cut JC?
Yeah. Like,
they got dumped up.
Damn, Matt, are you actually a booker? Like, how did you see this coming?
Hey, we knew it.
Jesus Christ. Cookie says, God damn, this show pissed Mongo off. Yes, it did. I'm fucking furious about it. And we're still not at War Games.
Like, I watched Monday Night Raw, and I was like, I'm not watching that. I already know what happens, and it's not even remotely interesting enough for me to watch. And I love NXT. I said, none of this makes me want to watch unless the only part I got shocked about was the stuff they put in. John Cena put the announcement of the Iron Survivor participant. Like, that's what I got happy about.
When this podcast is this down at NXT, it's a problem. We will find a way to enjoy NXT.
What up, Tito?
Not today.
What's up, T?
What up, T?
And number 5 was going to be the winner of Trick Williams and Miles. Can't do shit.
The match we already knew who was winning because Trick is on his way out.
Yeah, because Trick's on his way out. I was like, all right, so Miles Bourne's going to be number 5. And that was the main event.
Now Miles want to get points. Joe,
and that's the main. That was the main event of.
That was the main event. Oh hell no! Yeah, I didn't even watch it, and I would have clicked off at that.
And here's,
I already know who's winning.
Here's the thing: the match was actually very good. It's
except
very
for
good,
the fucking ending.
Except for the fucking ending, it's good because Trick is fucking phenomenal, and Miles can go decently well, but Miles also hasn't done shit.
Nothing.
Miles needs more seasoning.
Also, Josh Briggs and Tavion Heights the week before were like, we're going to be in this. We're going to fight to see who gets in this match. Neither one of those motherfuckers is in this match.
Yo, and Matt, here's the bullshit. Your man Miles won. Why? Because he hit a regular neck breaker on Trick outside the ring and then hit another one on him inside the ring.
This is what irritates me.
They try to say it's the zigzag, and they call it the. It's like Born Again. It's like a zigzag. It's like it doesn't have.
Dolph's snap. Dolph was smooth with his shit. This is the difference between Miles Bourne and Dolph Ziggler, aside from their auditory differences. Dolph was a natural. He was a natural. As soon as he got into that ring, this is not even me being like a Dolph dude. This is a dude that, when I saw him, he was Nikki. But I didn't even care for him as Nikki. When he came out as Dolph Ziggler, I was like, oh, this dude know how to wrestle. Then come to find out, I see the OVW reports. They're like, Nick Nemeth, this dude is main roster ready. We just need to find something for him. And I'm like, no wonder I like this dude. Like, I see why I liked him aside from when he wasn't Nikki. He was already good. Miles Bourne is still trying to find himself. It's clear. I can see that from a mile away. I don't even train people anymore. And I can see, like, Miles, you're still trying to find your voice. You're still trying to find yourself as a wrestler. But they're pushing you. They're pushing you. You don't even have a finisher, my dude.
No. He has 3 different finish moves he's used as a finisher. He has the drop kick.
Was a drop kick at one fucking point. Is it
then he tried an elbow, and it was like, we already have.
Is it 1932?
And then he stole the zigzag. It's like, you can't do the zigzag.
You're doing the zigzag, but you ain't even got none of the smooth.
Yo, that nigga ain't doing the zigzag. That nigga doing the zags. He doing the shit that this motherfucker did. He doing the shit that this motherfucker did in Game of Thrones when they shot the arrow up and killed his ass.
Like left or right, and he just straight runs.
Right, straight run.
That's why no one gave a fuck about him when he died. He was too fucking stupid.
Right.
The only like title match in this show outside of the TNA world title that was great, because that was really fun, was the Evolve title match. Sean Legacy.
And I'm mad Sean Legacy didn't win.
Yes, Jackson Drake versus Sean Legacy. I'll be honest with you, I didn't know shit about Jackson Drake before this show. Jackson Drake is great. Jackson Drake is ready to come to NXT. You know who ain't ready to come to NXT? Fucking Jasper. I'll tell you right now, Sean and Jackson.
Two of them got belts. Both of them got belts for some damn reason.
But I'll tell you right now, Sean Legacy and Jackson Drake are NXT ready.
Like,
that match was fantastic.
The match positioning for this is what pissed me off. I'm like, if y'all wanted somebody to watch the second night, you couldn't put all the night one matches on night one. You had somebody was gonna have to bite the bullet and had to stay over from 10 to midnight for y'all's punk asses. From 10 to midnight, y'all was gonna have to stay over. Ain't nobody want to stay from 10 to midnight. Y'all wanted to go home. No.
And unfortunately, the guy that they trust as like the guy that runs the shit, Trick, was the one that stayed, but he ain't got a belt and he's losing because he's leaving.
Right. Like, you should have had, I understand having Ethan Page and Chelsea on night one. Cool. Somebody aside from Kalani and Trick have to be showing up on night two from night one. Because as soon as I saw night one, I instantly said, I don't care what's on night two. You've made every match that I care about Gold Rush literally on night one.
Yeah, it was absolutely
night two.
Not one bit. It was sleep worthy. Don't worry. You as you hear, nothing was missed. As you hear, I'm not even chiming in because this shit needs to be done with. And we need to get Mongo to get through this shit quick. Like I ain't even got nothing.
And also everything we're saying, Kenny's just like, yeah. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Was ass.
Yeah. Like, this shit was bad, bro. Like
T-Dog, I'm not in Ohio. I don't live in Ohio no more. I'm over here in Kentucky. Let's see if it's snowing. If I can. No, it's not snowing yet. Yeah. Thankfully, my boss did say, and her boss approved. If it snows, you ain't gotta come in. You can work from home. So guess who's gonna be looking out their window?
Matt, I hope it snows for you all winter long, brother. I hope it snows every single day.
Oh, let me sit at home.
Let us get a winter storm that lasts all damn year for Matt. Let Matt stay his ass home for work. God damn. Let's see if we can get Kenny set up for that too, because Kenny's ass is going to be fucking frozen in his place. That's
yeah. And then the bullshit is y'all don't understand how freezing it is by my job. Oh. I literally live. I said live because I'm there all the goddamn time. Work. I literally work right across the street from the pier for the ferry. So it's the fucking Hudson River right there. So I'm getting
on the river. God, that sucks. No, that sucks.
Yeah, and my building is one of the side blocks, so it's a wind fucking tunnel of cold ass air coming off the goddamn Hudson River. Yeah, imagine trying to stand out there and smoke a cigarette. I think the fuck not.
But yeah, so that was. Oh, sorry, I forgot to talk about the women that are going to be in this match. John Cena named Sol Ruka. Okay. By the way, the woman that gave up 2 belts, despite the fact she could have competed in the tournament for one of the belts she gave up, Sol Ruka. Lola Vice. Hey, someone just like Javon, great talent, can't win a fucking thing. Kalani Jordan. Jordan Grace.
Loser.
And Kendall Gray.
I'll take that. Letting the evolve. Too bad Jackson Drake isn't in the Iron Survivor.
Wouldn't that have made some fucking sense instead of Miles Bourne or Dio?
This is me being a better booker, low key, than HBK. If you're the Evolve champion, guess what? Hey, men's, women's Evolve champs. Hey, you've done all this. You're at the top of the top. You've gained it. That's your game. You instantly get to go to the Iron Survivor. Evolve champion is going to be featured at NXT Deadline. Like, it's the end of the year. You want somebody to watch Tubi, don't you?
That's a great idea, Matt. I like that. Give you a reason to really focus on that show. Yeah, I like it.
Give somebody a reason to watch Tubi.
I'll tell you right now, though, after that match, I was like, maybe I should put Tubi back on TV.
Except for Kelly Armstrong. She is already taking Jasmine's spot. She is already taking Jasmine's spot. You are a Maddie's angel.
Now, let's talk about Survivor Series.
Oh, no. My God. Ass. ass. This is the first Survivor Series that I can't remember in forever. I fell asleep on it because it was so fucking boring. I
started playing Spades.
This shit was ass. They hyped me up. I went into this not knowing the streak of anything. I went into this looking as the captain of NWO. I went into this looking, hey, the heels have been doing this shit. Oh, y'all let Charlotte or whoever, y'all let the faces get the advantage match. That's cool. I need to see Lash get her first major win be at Survivor Series. That's how you establish somebody as being a top player if you want them to show up on the scene like you had Lash. Oh, this girl beating people's asses? Let her win at War Games. That's what I thought was going to happen. Nope. Had them open the match, had Io jump off the top rope with a trash can and take all them
again, because we have to do it every single year.
The only thing you let Lash do is be literally the last person to come out and let her beat everybody's ass. Because if you follow me on Twitter, I said it. I was like, oh, Lash was last. As soon as whoever came out fourth, I was like, oh, it's whoever came out second to last. I was like, oh, it's Lash. Lash about to beat every bitch's ass. I want y'all to know I was here. I was the Drake meme. I started this. I was here. Because they was saying, oh, she's a WNBA player. No. Shut up. I already knew all this. I've been on the Lash lesson track. I love me some Lash. Y'all over here talking about her WNBA former life. I knew she was a former college basketball player. I knew she had a little cup of coffee in the WNBA. That girl, as soon as I saw her, I said, she got it. She is it. All she got to do is learn how to wrestle. She knows how to talk shit. When she came out there with her look, when she came out to that, I was like, she about to beat every bitch's ass in this ring. She did. Unfortunately, the bald fraud
couldn't let her win.
Dude, I didn't even notice until you said, I saw it before you put it in our chat, and I'm like, that's why I picked the face. I'm like, I'll pick the heels to win just because. I was like, that sounds cool. The faces have won every fucking War Game. What the fuck, bald ass? What the fucking fuck?
Only one time had the heels won, and it was an NXT War Games, and it was Team Candice LeRae.
This is what pisses me off, low-key, with War Games. War Games is such a great concept. I'm taking out the NXT of this. Dusty Rhodes made such a great concept of War Games in WCW that the bald-ass fraud, Triple H, couldn't even bother keeping with Vince's original creation of the teams of 5 strive to survive. He said, you know what? I'm just going to do War Games every November. And you stole it from NXT, from your NXT, and brought it over to the main roster. Unfortunately, with it being main roster, you don't know how to make it sizzle whatsoever. These have been some of the most mid-ass War Games, especially this year. I was excited. I was excited because it was going to be outside in San Diego. That environment was everything that I asked for. Please do it again. San Diego deserves it. They don't have the Chargers. All they got is the Padres. So do whatever you want to do in that baseball stadium. Because that brought back, I didn't even watch wrestling back then, but I've seen the clips of it. That looked like the 70s and 80s where they would be at what we call AAA baseball stadium. And it's like, oh, this is Starrcade 80. This is pre-Starrcade. This is what they called Starrcade, but it's not in the lineup. That's what they would say, like some of that type of stuff. I'm like, this is a great environment. You gave them nothing but mid, if even that. Like, they were lucky to get mid. The best match of the night was John Cena and Dominic.
Dude, they didn't have the cages out there for them to be in. And one of the things, like, all right, man, what's Brock Lesnar going to be like in that cage? They didn't even have the cages. They just came out of their entrance. Like, what?
They did every thing to put a spin on it because even me and Mike were in the chat and we're like, oh, look at this spin. We're not going to put them all in the cages. We're going to actually shock y'all and make it Royal Rumble style and just play their music so they can run out. And even me and Mike were like, Mike was like, they should have been doing that. I was like, yeah, they low-key could have because I'm sitting up in the cage and I'm looking at people get their ass beat and I'm getting nervous. Hey, I got a shit. Yo, I just saw him get his head busted up. I
gotta go. No, Ricky, that should have been a spot. It's like someone comes out, sees what's going on, and just
goes, no.
I straight went to the point with that. Like, if I see somebody sitting up the cage, I see everybody on my team. Like, if it's Sammy, and Sammy just getting his monkey ass just beat, and I'm like, and my music come on.
We're waiting for Matt to come down to the ring.
I was like, the match don't start until all of us in the ring. I'm taking a shit. Bye.
Well, speaking of don't start until everybody's here, ladies and gentlemen, it ain't truly a show until we got main event Mike Ciampa, and he ain't just the main event today.
I forgot.
He is the Reggie Simpson Throw 'em Up Memorial Predictions Champion, Mike Ciampa. What's up, Mike? Just in time to talk about Survivor Series.
Man, fuck that nigga.
What up, my Buckeye brother?
Man, fuck that nigga.
First of all, OH. OH. You goddamn right. If you're a Michigan fan, fuck you, okay? That's the type of energy I'm coming with, goddammit. Fuck Michigan. We don't give a damn about the whole state of Michigan. That's right. We finally whipped that ass. Matt and I can attest to this.
The curse is broken, baby.
4 years.
Side note, shout out Louisville. Hey, they shut out Kentucky 41
Kentucky's ass.
and got Mike Stoops fired.
Oh yeah. Yeah, speaking of firing, I'm waiting for Scott Satterfield to be fired, but yeah, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day.
We were saying that at the beginning of the season. I've been saying that for years. Then he fucked around, and this is side note. Me and Mike love Ohio State. We both went to UC, so we love Cincinnati football. We have seen Cincinnati, especially Mike. We have seen Cincinnati football be super ass and be in national prominence. Scott Satterfield is a fraud. This dude's got them to 7-1. They are 7-7.
7-5.
7-5. 7-5, y'all. They was ranked at one point. Everybody's like, "Ooh, Cincinnati." Yeah, he is who we thought he was. And we look. Y'all trying to win? Don't let him off the hook. Fire his ass. Fire.
And fire that motherfucker today. And yeah, Survivor Series sucked. Survivor Series was not that good at all.
They are
real quick, Mike. We went over Full Gear. What was your opinion on Full Gear?
Full Gear was good. It was a good Full Gear. Now, Full Gear was a good ass show.
All right, now we all watched the Blood and Guts matches in AEW, and they were fucking fantastic. And as brutal
as better than Survivor Series.
Survivor Series War Games matches were ass. I have not been this down on WWE's booking in so long. And one of the things is the women's War Games match. They're like, oh, it's a brutal, difficult war. You know, no one's ever the same after that. It was a fucking cartoon.
It was a fucking cartoon.
Serious.
What the shit that pissed me off, I said it on Twitter for the few times that I tweeted about it. What pissed me off was instantly I said, when did we make EO Sky the Mick Foley of the shit? Now y'all are just playing up the fact that she has a trash can and all this. So then when she does the little spot off the top rope with a trash can, I'm like,
and this year she did it like a split in the air for some reason.
Yeah, and she took out 4 members to leave Becky by herself so Becky can take the onslaught. I'm like, the way y'all booked this, the Heels should be winning. You had Charlotte or whoever win the advantage match. All right, let the faces have the advantage. That means the Heels are about to unleash holy fucking hell. Hell hath no fury than a woman scorn, as JR used to say. Why can't the Heels be like, you know what? We tired of you bitches. We gonna beat y'all's asses to the white meat show. Like, that should have been AJ Lee getting her ass beat. No, AJ Lee shows up and just skips her ass out there. EO did all the work. Rhea did all the work. She didn't do nothing. What was the fucking point of her being there?
She gets the win. She gets the submission victory over Becky. But this, I said this on every social media thing I'm on. This feels like ruthless aggression in women, and not in the fact that the matches aren't long. You get long matches, but nothing is serious. Nothing has weight to it.
It's a one big SmackDown versus Raw match. Because on SmackDown versus Raw, you could do crazy shit. Once they made it 2K, they made it serious.
And real. And it's like, well, this ruins the fucking game.
I think I just want to mention a couple of things about just the total structure of the match.
Go ahead. Go ahead. We've been talking for about 2 hours. You go ahead and talk for us.
First of all, considering what we've seen from Blood and Guts, WWE has to change the structure of this War Games match. Now, in the past,
that from the rip.
if anything, the way Blood and Guts goes, WWE is lucky, and unfortunately for Greg, they are lucky COVID happened. Because if COVID wasn't around, Blood and Guts would have been first. And we would have been like, what the shit is a War Games? But the ladies have shown us this year, it's like, what is War Games? Even the podcast that I listen to, the Masked Man Pod Show, even they were like, if it's not a dominant faction, what like the Bloodline, where nobody was in love with the division. The Bloodline. When we saw the Bloodline in War Game, we were amped. We didn't care about this year's War Game whatsoever.
Misha, don't blame you.
And you know what though, and that's how, and that leads to my point about they need to change the structure. First of all, I get that the rules is whichever from each team leaves the cage surrenders. I hate that rule. This is war.
Stupid.
If I want to fight a motherfucker out the cage, let me and that motherfucker fight outside the cage.
And if I want to run, let me run.
If I want to get multiple weapons, let me get outside that cage and get multiple weapons and bring that shit inside the cage. War Games is supposed to be violent, okay? You don't need it to be AEW violent, but it still needs to be violent. Because guess what? We've seen Punk and we've seen Cody with a little bit of blood. No, I need somebody fucked up in War Games.
I need to see. No, not Roman. He got his issues.
The War Games used to be so real that people would come. You know how motherfuckers used to come dressed for War Games? Dusty Rhodes used to come in cowboy boots,
fatigue,
a t-shirt, a taped up hand, and a bandana, ready to throw fucking down.
That's how the NXT Black and Gold era they used to carry the mystique of War Games very, very well.
Yeah.
Ever since Triple H, aka the Bald Fraud, decided to steal it, because that's essentially what he did. He stole the War Games concept from NXT and brought it up to the main roster, in which NXT had to make Iron Survivor their new thing, which is way better.
And I can't wait for Triple H to fucking ruin that match too.
Exactly. Everything that like they keep putting it, but yet the Survivor Series, TKO talking about we're trying to get rid of Vince ideas. Y'all been trying to get rid of the Survivor Series idea because teams of 5 are not striving to survive. Y'all don't give a fuck about that. You put it on SmackDown.
Right.
So essentially, like if it was me, if you're talking about getting rid of a Vince property, it's always the weak point has always been, it will always be Survivor Series. You have to make the Survivor Series, regardless, either Survivor Series or the Survivor Series, whichever way you calling it, you have to make that sound like something. You have to make that sound like you gotta make that matter.
Why was the only actual Survivor Series matchup on the SmackDown before the fucking Survivor Series pay-per-view?
They don't care about the Survivor Series concept. They've always played it to the left. That's why it's like you got War Games. Now you've milked the shit out of War Games because it's not hitting. We've seen Blood and Guts. Blood and Guts is better. You can't.
Blood and Guts.
This is the end. This is the ending and the winning team of the women's Blood and Guts match.
Like the ending, the start of the show.
This is the end of the women's match in War Games.
And to the point that y'all just made, that is super cartoonish. It's like I said before.
Go ahead, Mike.
It needs to be, like I said, you don't need to be AEW violent, but I still need violence. I need a fucking war in this match. I need motherfuckers hurt. Hey, I need a motherfucker carried out of a stretcher. That's what I need for War Games.
The names are switched. The names need to be switched. AEW had War Games.
Yeah.
WWE had Blood and Guts because ain't nothing happened. But either way, AEW fulfills it. If you see that at AEW, they say that's War Games. Oh, fucking shit, that is some type of War Game. That cartoony bullshit, that was straight up 1995 New Generation. That's why WCW was kicking that ass. That's why AEW was starting to gain up on that ass now. Because they are starting to be the alternative. Don't nobody want to see. That was one big fucking commercial. You came out with Charlotte. God bless the little baby. I'm sorry for her. But Charlotte, the little baby made you Charlotte's gear. Me, I don't give a fuck. Charlotte's out here. Yeah.
Exactly.
Rhea has this mask on. Side note, Rhea, just sit the fuck down. Because I'm tired of seeing you always
shit off.
Take the fucking mask off.
Am I wrong, or has Rhea had that nose guard mask the past like 3 War Games? Am I wrong? I think she had that.
Like,
she has it every War Game.
Just don't put her in the fucking match because I'm tired of seeing her in some sort of get up, shield, mask, all that. Oh, she has a Terrifier mask. I don't give a flying fuck.
Who gives
about
a
Terrifier.
fuck about that?
And it's like
that motherfucker. I don't need to see that signified in her gear. Who gives a flying fuck?
And what makes Blood and Guts so good, especially this year's, was that we had months worth of storylines that built into that match.
You sitting up here you didn't finalize your fucking team WWE until the week of because y'all got literally into the week of or the second to the week of because you're too busy. You did a bunch of inference dropping the breadcrumbs of, okay, it's going to be the Kabuki Warriors versus Io and Rhea. Who's going to be the rest of these people? And then slowly but surely, y'all, here's Lash and Nia. Oh, bing, 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 Charlotte and Alexa. But Charlotte and Alexa don't get along. They're not best friends. You tried to Men in Black us and sidetrack us with we're not friends. I don't trust Rhea Ripley. I'm not going to be on the same team as her. We all saw through that bullshit. We didn't give a fuck. Then you decide you thought you shocked us with the final members by having AJ Lee screw over Becky Lynch. You could have just honestly had Becky Lynch beat Maxine's ass and had an Intercontinental Champion facing off against AJ Lee in War Games. That's how I would have done it. But no, you have Becky take an unnecessary loss going into War Games where she gets her ass beat and loses again. So now Cena lost two matches in a row. And you got AJ Lee over here looking like, but bitch, what you win for? Oh, you just showed up to have Becky because you. That's what part of this. You hate Becky so much, but you don't want to beat her for her belt.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You rather Becky lose a belt to somebody? You rather Becky lose to someone? At the end of the day, wrestling is all about if you win a title, you get more money. You already part time. If you win a belt, you're gonna get more money even being part time. So you don't want to. All right, you stupid. You just essentially just said, Punk, you got it. You got it, Punk. You the world champ. But guess what?
And it's like
he got his ass beat too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Team Rhea again, because the faces have to win. It really feels like we're getting to the point like, all right, the women's matches are mattering less and less.
Whoever said
what did I tell you? Didn't I tell you they were starting to get divers? Once fucking Nikki Bella came back, bro, it was over.
Speaking of Nikki Bella,
whoever said this was Attitude Era is not Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression. They hit the nail on the head because the best match of the night was John Cena and Dominic.
Ruthless Aggression match. Yeah, so Dominic and John Cena were next. We got a pretty decent match out of these guys. Dom gets help with Judgment Day, but it's not enough. John is whooping Dom's ass.
First of all, John beat the shit out of JD with that goddamn AA.
Dude,
that man damn near flipped him in half. I was like, yo, how many times can you rotate somebody on this move? It's just one flip over.
JD sound like a motherfucker. Dom, speaking of selling, Dom sold like he injured his elbow and fell to the floor, and they had doctors coming out, and Cena was sitting in the ring like, oh fuck, this match is over.
Oh, we appreciate it.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
We were like, oh shit, is he hurt for real?
Right. I was like, God damn it, I know they're not gonna end the match.
Another injury. Penta just got hurt. Another one. And it's a Cena match. It's like, oh shit, the Cena thing is cursed. Cena's run is cursed. Dom was faking.
Because he's the greatest fucking Mysterio ever.
That ref was big mad with Brett.
He was. Dom tried to pin Cena. He's like, yeah, I'm pinning you. No, you lied to me.
He's like, bitch, he was just dying. What the fuck? We had everybody come out. We had the paramedics come out here, and now you want to pin him? No, I'm not counting.
It was great.
This shit. Yo, I was looking at the ref like, bitch, count.
Right.
It ain't illegal to lie to you, ref. Count. Count this pin. Liv ends up coming down when the ref is down. Liv is back. She punches Dom in the face and wraps her legs around Cena, gives him a big old hug, and Cena's like, I ain't touching her. I ain't touching her. As his wife ringside. Baby, look at me.
CM Punk.
Baby, my hands aren't touching her. See? That's all her. And then we get you're right, man. It is like the AJ Lee Daniel Bryan thing. But then they show the camera and Liv goes, it's like, oh, it's the Cena heel turn on Cody last year. Drops down, hits him in the right in his chain gang. Right in the chain gang. Cena falls over. And then Dom hits the 619. Liv hits him with the belt. Dom hits the frog splash. 1, 2, 3. Dom beats Cena for the Intercontinental Championship.
Second to last person to beat John Cena, baby.
Dom has done something that his father never did.
Beat John Cena.
Beat John Cena for a title.
Bitch.
Because remember, Ray lost the WWE Championship to Cena.
Because he's a dumbass and he should be retired.
Yeah. Dom has beaten Cena for a championship. So Dom has a legitimate claim why he's better than his
Dom
dad.
is the GOAT. Can nobody go to jail? You ain't see nobody do as much greatness like this coming out of jail since, like, I don't even know. Like, what, Michael Vick? He came back balling.
Dom has proven that, hey, if you go to jail, serve your time, you come out.
Jail. He ain't won a North American title. He ain't won tag titles. He ain't won.
He's a mega champion.
He is a mega champion. This dude is the king of 2 countries, y'all. Mexico. And multiple countries because he's intercontinental. And Mexico. Yeah. Look at that.
This was
and
the one.
Felon.
This was the one bright spot. And he's got a record. This is the one bright spot on this show is Dom getting this belt back. Dom
the
is
real Felon that we cheer for, y'all.
We love Dom.
That we cheer for.
Great match here. The only thing worth a shit on this card. Next up, Stephanie Vaquer and Nikki Bella.
My God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Me
and Mike were going in on this.
This is when my spades game got real serious. So I definitely played this shit no more.
I bet it did.
I was playing spades.
That killed me. That's the match that killed me.
Hold on.
I fell asleep.
Let me go ahead. I need to apologize to all 3 of you.
Man, this match sucked ass.
Y'all remember when Nikki came back and said, well, Nikki, she when at the end of her run, she was doing all right. Maybe she can
she sucked.
Pull something out here. Maybe, because I remember I said my favorite Bella match or my favorite Ronda match was her and Nikki Bella. I thought Nikki Bella got the best out of her. She can do something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. Mike, Matt, Kenny. I apologize to the 3 of you.
I'm gonna say what I have been holding. I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna say what I've been holding back to say.
Go ahead.
I am sorry. This whole run with it's Nikki because it ain't Bree. Bree is with DB. She with Fiend. Sorry, Nikki. This whole run has just been some little cheap ploy for you to make a comeback after you got your ass beat with your little domestic violence shit with your husband. I'm sorry, all about that with domestic violence, but you suck. You suck, and you suck. That's all this is. Because remember, last year at this time, all that shit came out, and they were like, oh! And then all of a sudden, Nikki Bella is back. I saw right through that. I said, y'all are just doing it. Look at someone, she's a domestic violence survivor.
Well, I thought it was gonna be like a tag title thing, and then because Liv got hurt,
but Liv got hurt. That's what they. She's a domestic violence survivor.
Mongo, you was the only motherfucker that believed in her.
I was.
Yeah.
And it hurts me to admit
but then Liv got hurt. We all jumped. Mongo stayed on like the Titanic. Mongo would be dead right now, but bitch,
I went down with the ship. Yeah. I went down with the ship, and then at the very last second, there was a lifeboat.
We
all
jumped off at
the only
here's bullshit. Y'all was actually on the Bella ship. I was never at that shit.
Kenny G from day one was like, "Ain't no fucking way." No,
I was never. Even when they first came out, when everybody was younger, I was like, "Nope, I will not be on that Bella ship. I will be right at port." Goodbye, y'all. I'm not ever liking them two. Goodbye, y'all.
Wrestlers, they was all right to look at. Like they was all right to look at because they weren't no Melina.
I don't know if maybe I remember remembering that era of with rose-colored glasses where I was like, I think she actually did okay with her last Divas title run. I remember it being all right.
She did all right. She did all right, but then it was
all right. See, Mongo, there you go again.
Well, I'm saying is maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm looking back at rose-colored glasses.
She did all right for that time, and then she got in the ring in 2025, and it's like
had no business doing that.
Oh, you
I
don't got it. Sit your ass down. You don't got it. Sit your ass
and they tried to the crowd's gonna love the devil's kiss on the table. I didn't even give a shit about that. I was just like, just end this match. Just end the match, man.
It was literally that. It's like, we know Nikki. Y'all said the only thing that would shock me, I said, y'all bet not piss me off. You already pissed me off with the heel women losing. Y'all bet not piss me off even more and decide to fuck around and have the wrong heel women win this match and let Nikki Bella beat her for the title. Like, really? I'm definitely not gonna. I'm super gonna turn this shit off. Like it was literally just me, just like, wow, this match is still going.
Yeah.
Hurry up and beat her, stuff.
This
Why
match
is
went
this match
12.
still
This match
going?
went 12 minutes, and that
It
is
should have
like
been over
8
after
minutes.
7.
Yeah,
It should have been
8
over
minutes
after
too
7.
long. This Stephanie Vaquer's title run, I feel bad for. It's cursed.
Ass.
Like they got nothing for it.
Because
They were building this fucking War Games match, which ended up being nothing.
Stephanie Vaquer.
So-
If in any other year, Stephanie Vaquer would have been featured in the War Games match, but no, she's fighting Nikki Bella because they got to keep throwing Nikki Bella a ball because she's the best ball.
Yeah. You could have had Stephanie in that match instead, and then have like a tag title match on this show. But instead, we got this. And Nikki Bella, please, God.
This was a show that needed it. This show was what, 4 matches? It needed a 5th match. It needed a 5th match.
This was.
You could have had Damian Priest. You could have had. Oh, I don't know. You're featuring the motherfucker as a damn main attraction on your damn pay-per-view. How about you have a damn Last Time Is Now tournament match on the fucking show? You dumbass bald fraud.
Could have done the finals right here.
You could have had Gunther on this show. No, he just sitting at home chilling.
Or you could have had a tag team title match of some sort.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like tag titles here.
When was the last time we seen the fucking Wyatts defending those titles, bro?
The Wyatts just showed up again last Friday. They've been gone for like what?
They confronted the MFTs after this. This is how ass backwards booking is. We were going into Survivor Series War Games. The Survivor Series match was on SmackDown. You're talking about the tag titles, yeah. Those were not featured on SmackDown. The champions are the Wyatt Six. They confronted the winners of the Survivor Series match, the MFTs. But did they take out anybody? Honestly, I felt like y'all didn't really take out anybody of importance in the MFTs because I'm pretty sure when they do win those tag titles, they're going to be under Freebird rules any damn way. You took out Solo. Okay. Yeah. You took out Solo. You ain't take out none of the people.
You ain't take out Kala. You ain't take
out nobody of tag team consequence. You took out the extra. You gonna have to fight Tala, Tonga, JC, Tama.
Yeah.
One of them 4. Solo is the last person you need to be worried about.
Yeah, ain't wrong. Main event, men's War Game match.
Man, talk about ass.
The Vision, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, Brock Lesnar.
That's about it. Great entrances.
CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, the Usos. I am so fucking tired of a War Games men's War Games match being the Bloodline and versus. I cannot take another Bloodline War Games match.
Triple H is in the bottom of the 257th inning. He's a punk ass, bald ass. He ain't got he's creative, but his creativity has fallen out. I don't know. He's booked himself into a corner.
I don't
like
know.
Y'all said.
It's weird
every Survivor Series, the Bloodline and this is Bloodline adjacent and Jimmy, the Usos and Roman, Cody, Punk.
We saw NXT. Everything was like great. What the fuck is there somebody else above him that's making decisions, or is it just like he can't do the main roster? It's just not.
He is not main roster. It's too many hours of television. This is what I always break it down to. It's too many hours of television for him to write for it.
Because his best NXT was 1 hour NXTs.
Because if you think about it, what were the best War Games matches? We X out Bloodline. Insert
Undisputed Era, baby. Kyle just fucking guitaring his ass down to the ring.
Some way of having the Undisputed Era was hated, then they were loved. Like Bloodline was hated, then they were loved. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's
we're poking holes through your foot.
At this point, it's more hole than anything else. This
was just undisputed era adjacent versus some new heel team.
Yeah, and the heel team wins.
Instead of letting the faces win, you let the heel team win because you had the. And I don't know why people. I'm sorry if you did think that, but if you thought like something like my friend, like girl I follow, Russell Auntie, lovely Laverna or whatever, she even said like if you think that was Chris Jericho in the year of our Lord 2025, jumping out.
Chris Jericho hadn't been able to climb a cage that fast in 20 years. There ain't no way in hell.
Those knees are not taking that. That man's knees are exploding.
Yeah. So this first off, the team that had Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Drew McIntyre, and Brock Lesnar on it needed help. That team needed help.
Yeah.
And y'all really want us to feel like, oh my God, that's Seth Rollins. Bitch, we see Seth Rollins on Good Morning Football. He is hurt.
He was just on the Burt Kreischer podcast. And it was like, yeah, no, he ain't coming. During when the attack happened, Wade's like, Seth just had surgery Tuesday. That ain't Seth. Like, okay, well, that's Austin Theory.
It's Austin Theory.
Right.
Austin Theory.
It's like
Jericho, like.
Yeah, it's like Kenny had mentioned this yesterday. Like, I'd rather it be someone like Montez Ford,
right?
Because I feel he's been clamoring for this moment for years now. And as much as I love the Street Profits, it's time for them to go in another direction.
I'll take that swerve over anything because, like Greg had said in Top Rope, he was like. If they try to say it's anybody but him and then be like, oh, Austin Theory was the mastermind, that's gonna be stupid. No, let someone
I did. I sent that shit.
Yeah, I've seen those comments too, Cookie.
Like let someone just be like just let someone be just break out of the box. Like I did that shit. Because I saw what Paul and them was saying. I want to be part of the vision. Let me be. I want to be it. I see it. And then you can let Austin Theory show up. He can be the Andrade in this. Because you need someone. Let someone who is unorthodox join this shit. Because it's not Austin Theory. We had already heard all the rumblings and everything. So when he shows up, and it's gonna be like,
no, when y'all were like it should be Tez, like but Tez needs. I would do anything to see like a Montez solo hero.
If you're not it's not gonna be him. Be champions, don't let them be together because it's no point in having this harboring feud. Like it's this harboring resentment towards each other.
Hell,
what is that about?
You can let them join together. Something, but right now it's just a waste of time.
Because right now you're
wasting two good talents. Yeah,
what about the New Day then? You're going to turn them and it's too damn late.
You're wasting two good talents. One incredible talent, but you're wasting two good talents just doing nothing. But so that big ass fucking Monstar team needs the assistance of Austin Theory to get the win.
Big ass Austin Theory.
Yeah, Austin Theory with his apparently chunky ass that half wrestling fans are like, I know that's Theory. I know Theory's ass when I see it. Them cheeks were clapping. That was Theory.
That man came in cheeks first, y'all.
So yeah, Austin Theory was rumored to be a new member for this since what, August?
Yeah,
they were like, it's gonna be Theory.
Oh boy,
Cookie's out here, our cheeks correspondent.
And look, I like Theory. Theory's a fantastic talent. Theory's he really is.
Short end of the stick because it's like, yay, look at that. We knew you were coming.
Yeah, Theory.
We're not shot this you. We knew it was you.
The Grayson Waller shit ended because out of nowhere. By the way, they're not a team anymore. Like you didn't even get the feud. Yeah, we didn't even get the feud. This is the second time Theory is going to be joining Rollins. The first time sucked, right?
This time sucked because Rollins is dead.
So now there's no Rollins, but he's joining the Rollins group. is I don't know. I just
them doing this is just making them NWOB team.
That's what it feels like. This is I haven't been this down in WWE booking in so fucking long. But my God, I can't. I'm not excited for Raw tonight. I'm not excited for NXT tomorrow. Deadlines on Saturday.
Bro, I'm excited to see what my boy Dirty Dom has to say.
Dom is the only mother. I need Dom to say.
And this man to be coming out with live on his hip like a panty hat.
I need, aside from Dom, the only thing I'm excited about is Saturday night event.
Roxanne, I need Dom to come out and actually say, I did the one thing my old man couldn't do because I'm actually a real Mysterio. Like
what we need tonight, while all that goodness is happening, we finally need Finn. Sorry, bro. You gotta pull the trigger. You gotta talk that shit. The Judgment Day split has to happen tonight.
And it's not the group. The Judgment Day's been together for 5 fucking years. We have been in a holding pattern in WWE for so long, and we saw it when Cody lost the first time to Roman. It was like, well, we know what we're going to do a year from now, so we're just padding out the year, and that's what happened. And then Jey Uso got hot last fall. Like, well, Jey Uso's probably gonna have a big moment. Yeah, you fucking won the Rumble. We see everything they're doing from 15 miles away for the past 3 years. Yeah. Nothing is a surprise. Nothing exciting. Nothing means anything. Nothing is serious. It's just, hey, come watch the next show. Hey, we look at the numbers. It's the most anyone's ever watched this show. Cool. Is it good?
Like someone called out Triple H. He's like, hey, San Diego, you guys made this the biggest Survivor Series ever. Like, of course they fucking did. It was in a baseball stadium, you dumbass. Or someone literally quote tweeted, hey, you dumbasses, I got you for all your money again and gave you nothing.
He gave you shit and you enjoyed it. This is Vince. This is Vince style booking, where it doesn't matter how bad it is, you're watching anyway.
Everybody's showing up. It doesn't matter the name of the show.
If we didn't do this, genuinely, if we didn't do this, if this wasn't my job, if we weren't doing this pod together, would we still be watching WWE?
I think out of habit.
Out of habit.
I would probably. Yeah. I watched it out of habit at all points of the downturn.
I wouldn't be watching it every single show, every single week.
No. That's where I'm at, Mongo. I would not be watching every.
With the advent of streaming and knowing that certain stuff is recorded, it's like I'm not like last week. I knew Gold Rush was recorded. I didn't bother watching it. I didn't look at spoilers because I'm like because I said it earlier. Every match of importance was on night one. I don't want to see nothing on that, and it's recorded. No, that's 2 strikes. There's nothing of importance I want to see, and it's recorded. I'm good. I'll have more time playing NC. I have more fun playing NCAA. Like
honestly, yeah. I mean, it's just
With me, I would. To be honest, the only show that I would watch weekly would be NXT.
Yeah, and even then, last week you're like, God damn, that really was not worth a watch.
It wasn't anything to watch, and like Dynamite was cool. And then was that tape for that? What they showed on Thursday, or was that live?
No, Collision was tape. Yeah, they
okay. But even then, that was still cool to watch Thursday. Like, oh shit, wrestling on. That
was interesting.
Like, I'll watch this for a few minutes. Even though
and you know what, man? It had some good shit on it.
Yeah, like I was like, AEW is like low-key kind of putting me in the holiday mood because they're like, it's late. I don't really because Dynamite was live. They're like, it's Wednesday, it's Thanksgiving Eve, so bitch, we here. I'm like, I'm gonna watch y'all. I'm like, this is cool. And then Thursday, I just happened to be on Max, and I was like, oh shit, Collision, let me see what's on here. I'm gonna watch this for a few minutes. Like, okay, I'll watch this, and I kept going. Like, this is cool. Like, AEW knows, like, hey, it's the holidays. We're gonna put some good stuff on, but we know we're gonna be background. And WWE just doesn't know how to. They don't know how to be background noise for some reason. They just have to be in your face.
I think with me, like I know, like Mongo, I know you cover Collision. Like that's your. I unless it's a PLE or pay-per-view, I'm not watching. Like I'm not watching wrestling on a Saturday unless it's a pay-per-view. Like that's just my mindset. So I'm not watching
especially football season when you're like,
exactly.
There's a great game on right now. No.
Yeah, we still got a couple months left for football. Sorry, wrestling. I'm not watching unless you're a pay-per-view. So I look at AEW like, okay, I can watch every Wednesday. Because guess what? For them in the past 2 years, AEW has been entertaining as fuck. Like I will admit it right here. Because I know in the beginning we were looked at as anti-AEW, which we weren't. We were just being critical, like how we always been critical of WWE. But I must say, over the past year and a half, 2 years, AEW has been the brand for me to watch. It's like I have to watch AEW every week. Now, mind you, has every show that they put on been good? No. They've had some stinkers. But at least even with those stinkers, they make me exactly. And at least even with the shows that are stinkers, it's like, okay. I can see what they're doing, but nah, just not feeling it at that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
looking forward to Winter is Coming. I'm looking forward to their next pay-per-view. I'm looking forward to that stuff. I'm not even looking forward to the Rumble right now.
Like the only thing I'm excited about is Saturday's main event, just because of all the big hoopla for it being John Cena's last moment, and them featuring the NXT talent. That's about it.
Speaking of shit not being too predictable, because that AEW, they've done these tournaments and they have had people lose the women's tag tournament. Wow, I did not expect Mercedes and Athena to get knocked out in the first round. The Continental Classic, Fletcher beat Okada. Like this shit, you never know what they're gonna do on these tournaments. And this John Cena tournament, what's the match tonight? What's the semifinals? Jey Uso and LA Knight in one. Oh, I wonder who's fucking winning.
Everybody's like, just get this to Gunther already. We know
Gunther and Solo. I wonder who's fucking winning. I wonder who's gonna fight Cena in his last match.
Big Gunther.
At this point, it has to be Gunther, right?
And if it's not Gunther, why would it be Jey Uso? Why would it be LA Knight? Why would it be
Jey Uso? Only because he eliminated him at the Royal Rumble. That is the only reason why.
But my God, does anybody want even?
That is so stupid. That is such a stupid reason to make him the last person.
Yeah. And then the other match. So those are the two matches tonight. The other one, and this is the Raw preview, by the way, Chad. I'm sorry if this comes off as negative, but I'm just so fucking tired of WWE right now.
Even Cookie said he's not watching.
I don't blame him. I'm not. I did my work today.
Monday Night Football, Monday Night Raw. Like they're literally in the same mid-ass range. At least somebody I can see football.
Something's gonna happen on the game, Like
the cool thing I discovered, because I am a new ESPN subscriber, I was super geeked when I saw I could watch Auburn, Alabama, and Survivor Series in multi-view
at the same time. That's the one thing about that app. It's like, all right, the multi-view actually is fucking low key lit. That's actually cool.
I am so turning on Auburn versus Alabama because this shit is ass.
Yeah. Oh, if something happens, you'll see it, but if not, who fucking cares, right? That's how it is. And then the other match tonight, we have the World Tag Team Title match. AJ Lee, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee.
Oh yeah, the other one, yeah.
Versus the New Day.
Oh no, I don't even know what that's point. They might beat them.
And also, Becky Lynch is threatening to sue the WWE unless they strip Maxine of the title, because we're going to do Becky Lynch versus Jessica Carr for some ungodly reason.
Yeah, Becky, you about to get cut real soon. You getting
Becky
real
is 0-5. Becky is 0-5. She hasn't won a single match since WrestlePalooza. She's 0-5.
She is getting real close. Becky, I love you.
we're going to wrap up here, but real quick. Royal Rumble is coming up. Is there any like anything that y'all are like? I'm excited for something to happen because I'm not.
No. Excited for what?
The only thing I'm probably excited for, main roster wise, is essentially maybe who is going to be Dragunov. That's about it. Who's going to be Dragunov? That is about it.
Yeah, that you know what, Matt, you're about right. And right about now, if it's not dealing with Dragunov,
yeah, main roster ain't got shit for me to worry
about. Because he got that belt and he's like, "Yep, bitch, I'm keeping these open challenges going, except for Thanksgiving, because I'm taking the holiday off."
And he keeps shitting on my man Ciampa.
Bro, Ciampa's gonna murder him. I'm waiting for the day Ciampa kills. I need old school psycho killer NXT Ciampa to finally kill.
Yeah, like that's honestly the only that and Dom.
Batty,
the mid card titles.
Batty, we appreciate it, buddy.
Right.
Mid card titles are carrying both.
We appreciate you, Batty.
It's Dom and Dragunov.
All right. Well, that was very disappointing. That was very disappointing. Almost 3 hours. So we caught up on all the shit. So going forward, tomorrow and Wednesday is back to 6:30, whatever. But we're done for tonight. Thank y'all so much for joining us, folks. We appreciate it. You can follow us at facebook.com/undertheringpod and twitch.tv/undertheringpod for all updates, news, and details on our projects. You can also get us at Linktree and fingertip/undertheringpod for all of our personal accounts. Hey, that new vampire show is about to come out. Kenny shared the teaser for us. Woo! That's gonna be good.
And folks, I happen to watch a series on AMC that the rest of the fellas didn't get a chance to catch up on, because when I found out about it, it was already on episode fucking 5, and they only had goddamn
like 6 episodes
for the goddamn season when I found out about it. Anne Rice's Talamasca.
Yeah. So now we gotta watch out for anything Anne Rice now. We gotta watch out because that's
essentially they're saying that because once they did that, that's like we're gonna dive deeper into that universe. They love having a little 5-7 episodes.
I should have done the Welcome to Derry series, and I didn't because I was watching other horror movies and I was like I don't have time, and that shit is intense.
And just let me say this real quick, Mongo. Just real quick.
Yeah.
I get it with production and all this shit, but stop making these 6 fucking episode seasons.
Yeah.
Stop it.
It's killing me. It's
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Here's the bullshit, yo. Talamasca ended on a great fucking cliffhanger. So I'm sitting there. So me and the missus are like, oh yeah, we can't wait for this, and then find out it's not even guaranteed for season 2 yet. And they ended on a hell of a good climate.
Because the fucked up thing now with today's television is it could end on a great note, but because everybody behind the scenes don't get along and people start running at the mouth, they can end contract negotiations and be like, you know what, y'all ain't gonna be no season. And then they out here talking about, can somebody else pick us up? We was a really good show. Can somebody else get us? And then nobody picked them up. You sitting up there with one fucking season. Like, that's what the fuck be happening. I don't watch it.
We do though, and he's correct. It is probably the gayest show I've ever seen in my life.
It is good. It is good. Yellowstone universe. They have already told Yellowstone Marshals comes out in March.
Nah, I dipped out on Yellowstone. The last Yellowstone, I'm done. I'm done with
Maddie Dutton gonna be back, baby.
Besides random scenes from random movies where somebody was locked in jail and some poor soul got raped, I ain't never seen no men getting it on TV until these vampires.
I mean,
so you absolutely right, Cookies. I ain't never.
Kenny, that floating scene, it was damn near insertion. It was about as close to gay porn as I think I've ever seen in my life.
It was for me, plain and simple, because I ain't never seen it before. So there it is.
That man was humping. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Bro, I told you, because remember, I saw the episode before y'all. I said, just to let y'all know, these niggas about to fly in the air butt naked and fuck.
I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way it's like that. And I saw it. I was like, well, Kenny was right. You can follow me at Greg Bush SK on Twitter and just Greg Bush on Blue Sky. I'm more on Blue Sky than Twitter these days. You can also get Kenny at Rock Ribs 44. We've got our champion, our Reggie Simpson Memorial Predictions champion, Mike Ciampa at Mr. Freshbeard. Throw him up. Throw one up for Reg.
Throw him up.
We got our boy, the double champion, Matty Two Belts. Matty Mysterio, the Are You Fucking Serious first champion. And he's forever in the Continental champion. We got our street team captain, Tito, Border Maliente, last but not least, Justin Devontae Baxley. Folks, have a great Monday night. We're back tomorrow, regular time. Fuck Lane Kiffin. We'll see you tomorrow, 6-ish. Talk about how hopefully good Raw is and talk the until and
do the dawn,
y'all. Michigan, do the dawn. Hey, y'all tomorrow, do the dawn. See the snow day, do the dawn. I didn't know the snow.